Welcome to Martinsville High School for some Mid-State Conference football on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports. The Meridian Falcons fly into Siderwitz Field tonight to take on the Class 4A number 7 ranked Martinsville Artesians. Good evening, everyone. I'm Braden Hall, and I'm joined in the booth tonight by my broadcast partner, Braxton Dilley. Braxton, you talk about a team on fire. The Artesians are just that. They have won their last 2 games and overall have a 5-1 record and just knocked off the number 1 team in 5A last week in the Whiteland Warriors. But when you're in a conference like the Mid-State Conference, anyone can beat anyone in any game, Braxton. The Artesians are going to have their hands full tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Braden. The Meridian Falcons are a dangerous team. Their record really doesn't show this, but they show that they can compete with some of the best teams in the state like Whiteland, who they kept on their toes for most of the game, as well as kept it really close with Plainfield, who knocked off one of the best teams in 5A in Decatur. But the Artesians are playing on another level of football this year. They started off the year hot, going 3-0, had a tough loss against Decatur, only losing by a field goal, and then they knocked off 2 top 10 teams in 5A in these last 2 weeks, one of them being the number 1 team in 5A, Whiteland Warriors.
That's right, Braxton. Last Friday, the Whiteland Warriors came into Siderwitz Field as hot as possible. They didn't last long, though, once they stepped on the field. The Artesians were able to light up the scoreboard against a defense that was only allowing 10 points per game, as well as hold an offense that no team has yet to stop this year except the Artesians.
Yeah, you talk about a program booster. It was definitely this game. This was a huge win for the Artesians. It really started off here. Tyler Atkins throwing a long shot to Garrett Skaggs. He's had one of the best seasons in a while for an Artesian receiver. And then right here, Braden Shrake, he's been doing it, the dirty work down low, man. He's been going down and getting all the tough earned yards. He's been having a great year as well. And Hunter Stroud, the sophomore who came in for Luke Cheatham, he's doing a really good job this year. He was able to get in the end zone twice this year, that being one of them. And then the defense right here, Nick Crone, big hit, fumble. They were able to get it. But, that was really the turning point of the game. The crowd started going crazy. We had a lot of momentum. We were able to come away with the win. And then again here, Stroud, little screen pass, able to get in the end zone, zoom and pass all the Warrior defenders. Again, 2-touchdown night for Stroud. He had himself a ball game, Braden. Right here, Tyler Atkins handing off to Braden Shake. He's going to do the rest. Zooming right past the Warrior defense, able to get in the end zone, flexing his muscles. He had a great game. And then again, the defense met by like 3 guys, Daniel Ham, Devin Brenner, and Nick Crone there all came in. Devin Brenner, he's hyped. Why wouldn't he be when you beat the number 1 team in 5A in the Whiteland Warriors? So a great win, and let's see if they can keep it rolling.
A very good game indeed, Braxton. And Perry, they come into tonight at 2-4. Mm-hmm. Last week they defeated the Greenwood Woodsmen 31-21. We talked with head coach Brett Cooper earlier this week. What are some of the key things they're going to need to do well in this game in order to succeed?
Yeah, well, the Falcons is pretty simple. They're going to have to play a clean 48-minute full game. They're not going to be able to make any turnovers. They're going to have to win the turnover battle, and they're going to have to win the explosive plays, which there should be a lot of them.
Well, the Artesians haven't started 5-1 since 2018, Braxton. This team is no joke, and they have opened a lot of eyes all around the state. So what do the Artesians need to do to stay hot?
Yeah, well, it's pretty simple. It basically stays the same every week. They're going to need to take what the defense gives you, not make any mistakes from the QB standpoint. They're going to need to win their one-on-one matchups, which I think that's going to be a big thing in tonight's game. They're going to have to take care of the ball like they do every week, and they're going to have to simply do their job.
Absolutely, Braxton.
A lot at stake here tonight. You know, after you get off of a few big wins, you're top 10 in the state, number 7 in 4A. A lot of people start honing in on you. Coach Duggar talked a lot about wearing blindfold. You know, they got the blinders on. They can only see what's straight in front of them. So they're not looking at next week. They're not looking at last week, big win. They're not really looking at anything but what's right in front of them. They're going to take it play by play tonight. Try to live in the moment, kind of. You know, you don't want to get ahead of yourself in any way. So they got the blinders on tonight. They're focusing play by play, and that's what you got to do whenever you're really hot like they are.
100%, Braxton. As you can see there, the Meridian Falcons coming out onto the field to get ready to try and take home a win here from Martinsville.
Yeah, I mean, again, as I said, a 2-4 record. You're thinking, oh, the Falcons aren't very good this year. But, I mean, just 2 weeks ago they competed with the number 1 team in 5A, Whiteland Warriors, the team that the Artesians beat last week. But they kept it really close, ended up losing by about 2 touchdowns. But they really kept it close. The Warriors really did not have a so-called easy game against the Falcons. They gave them a run for their money for a while. So this Falcon team, they're not one to just brush off the shoulders. They're going to come in ready to work, and when you got a coach like Brett Cooper, a lot of things can happen. in really any game. So the Artesians are going to have to come in here tonight ready to play. One thing that's really going to help them is this crowd. I mean, week in and week out, they have a great crowd. Usually, I came here about 6 o'clock today. I mean, it was halfway full already at 6 o'clock. You got an hour till game time, and I mean, you can just see how much this community is committed to this football program. And whenever your team is 5-1, there's not many better places to be than Sidowitz Field.
Absolutely not, and out comes the team.
Yep, you can see led by the American flag, American theme night tonight. We got Anthony Calhoun from Channel 8, so the students are trying to win a banner. So, we're going to have an electric place tonight. You can hear maybe the fireworks go off. You can see the team right there in the middle getting hyped. They got the student section making a tunnel they ran through. So, hey, it's going to be a good atmosphere tonight, Braden.
Definitely going to be a great atmosphere. You're going to hear the crowd cheering all night. It is homecoming, so you're going to be absolutely hearing that crowd all night.
Yeah, it's going to be one heck of a game. Two teams that are going to come in here needing to win. So when you look at it, you're going to have two high-powered offenses going at it most of the night. Perry Meridian Falcons, their offense is no slouch. They put up a lot of points this year. So as you've seen, the Artesians, they can light up the scoreboard as well. So there's going to be a lot of points scored here tonight. Let's see what defense can try to hold the other up.
That's going to be a very tough task for either team. As you said, there's so many offensive weapons for each team. And, Hunter Stroud, like you said last week, 2 touchdowns. He's only a sophomore. He's got 2 years left after this. So
there's a lot of young talent on the field here tonight. Perry Meridian Falcons, they got a lot to prove here tonight. Now we're going to hand it over to the PA announcer for the national anthem.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem as performed by the Martinsville High School Marching Artesians, led by Director Ken Belt.
That was a beautiful performance put on by the Martinsville band, and they seem to put on a show week in and week out, Braden.
Oh, they absolutely do. I mean, I remember watching it back when we used to play.
Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty crazy bands out there, ones that do some pretty crazy stuff, and including ours. We got a lot of talent out there on the band. We got some people that, they stay committed for like 6 years. They start in middle school, and they go all the way up to their senior year in high school. So, you got a lot of people here watching the football game, but a lot of things that goes a little unknown is some of the work the band members put in. They definitely put on a good performance week in and week out.
As always, and now Braxton, let's just talk a little bit about this game. This game is extremely important for both teams. For Martinsville, this is going to carry your momentum into your next game at Mooresville.
Yeah.
And then for the Perry Meridian, you just need this game in order to just build your resume this year because, 2-4.
Yeah, you talk about the Perry Meridian Falcons. They definitely need a win. You're just trying to build up some wins right here before the end. But when you're talking about the Martinsville Artesians, when you're as hot as they are, B-Hall, it's easy to stay up there, and it's even easier to get brought down. When you're on top of the world like that, a lot of pressure starts building up. You got a lot of people watching you, so they're going to have to come in and keep taking care of business. And like you said, they got a big game next week against Mooresville, Battle of the M. They haven't beaten Mooresville in about 5 years, so that's going to be a big game. But right now, they can't be looking too far ahead because they got their hands full tonight here in the Falcons.
Absolutely, Mooresville, as you know, they have that huge quarterback, Nicholas Patterson. He's a tank at quarterback.
Yeah, he's been doing his thing this year, doing some Nick Patterson, as I say, Nick Patterson things. He's been hard to stop. He's been lighting up scoreboards as well as the Artesian side. That game, little preview, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Very high scoring.
Definitely, you're going to see a lot of throwing the ball all the way around the field, like we saw last year. I mean, it was just back and forth the whole game with the throwing. Granted, the score wasn't as close as it could have been, but, I mean, they were just wheeling and dealing all game last year.
A few plays away from being a whole different ball game. So we got the coin toss here led by Coach Siderwitz, who winning is coach in Martinsville history. Got the old field named after him. So, when he comes to town, the Artesians they're going to have to play a little special. They're going to have to bring something a little different when he comes to town. He doesn't come watch these games very often, but when he does, he gives a lot of speeches to the teams. He really gets them fired up, and right now, as you can see, a lot of respect both teams have for a legend like him.
Absolutely, and this is a very important game for Martinsville in a lot of ways. I mean, like you said, Siderwitz being here, that just makes it even more important.
Yeah.
But too, you're at home, it's homecoming, you're playing a team that you're expected to be. I mean, at least some people have said it, but
yeah.
I mean, Meridian, you can't underestimate any opponent you take on.
I mean, this mid-state conference, anyone can beat anyone at every given week. You have the number one team in 5A going down last week to the Artesians. I mean, you got Decatur Central who lost last week Mooresville who lost last week to Franklin. Decatur Central lost last week to Plainfield. So, I mean, you just got upsets all around. And if you're the Artesians, you just don't want to get caught up in the upset game. There's a lot of good teams in the mid-state. So, I mean, like I said, anyone can come in here, beat anyone at any given game. So, you never know what to expect in the mid-state. There's so many good teams, and you just got to come in, do your job week in and week out.
As always, and the Martinsville Artesians, they are ready for mid-state play. I mean, they play tough teams all the time. Like you said, they played, number one team last week in 5A?
Yeah, number one team in the Whiteland Warriors. They were able to handle them pretty soundly. The Whiteland Warriors kind of made a little comeback towards the end, but, other than that, the Artesians had that one in the bag for most of the game.
35-21, that is, other than the comeback at the end of the game, that's a pretty lopsided game.
Yeah, and Whiteland Warriors are a good team. I'm not sure I see a team beating them in 5A. I think they're going to go all the way. And whenever you look back on the season, whatever they're going to do, they're going to look at that loss to Martinsville, be like, dang, we were so close to being, maybe undefeated if they keep up their great season. But the Artesians will receive starting off this game, so the Falcons will start out punting it away from Thang.
And here's the kickoff. This one will be returned by number 16, Garrett Skaggs. He takes off, and he's wrapped up at right about around the 30.
Yep, that was nice. We're on the run back now. We're going to take a look at the Martinsville starting offense.
Tyler Atkins, Eastern Green Elementary.
Braden Shrake, Brooklyn Elementary. Garrett Skaggs, Poston Road Elementary.
Jaden Thacker, South Elementary.
Hunter Stroud, Centerton Elementary.
Josh Jones, Centerton Elementary.
Aiden Wilson, Poston Road Elementary.
Luke Edwards, The Paragon Elementary.
John Cook, The Green Township Elementary.
Aiden Bunton, South Elementary.
Nate Long, The South Elementary. Artesians, let's ride.
And here in that first play, Tyler Atkins takes the snap, hands it off to Braden Shrake. Going to get about 7 or 8 on that carry.
Yep, Braden Shrake, nice run there. He's had a really good season. You're going to see a lot of Braden Shrake up the middle of the night. You're going to see a lot of lead blocking by Josh Jones up the middle. They like to run this play against the Perry set. They like this set, so you're going to see a lot of Braden Shrake right up the middle doing some pounding ground, which really he's shown he can do all year.
Absolutely. Braden Shrake, he is a very fast individual as well.
Yeah.
So he gets one cut, he's gone.
Very dynamic dude. Is right now he's running.
Oh, my. 2 chunk plays immediately off the 2 runs. You just keep it on the ground at this point.
Yeah, you like what your offensive line did last week, so you're gonna have them try to try to match what they did last week, really. I mean, that was a good offensive front in Whiteland. So when your offensive line can put on a performance like that, you're going to trust them week in and week out to get the job done. And right now they're doing a good job of opening those holes for Braden Shrake.
I mean, and the Artesians, not only can they run the ball, they can throw that ball around. As you can see right there, right to Garrett Skaggs on the bubble, and only picks up about 2 on that grab.
That's a tough catch. That's a ball that's about 2 feet over your head plus the sun, and he was able to get it up there. A nice read by Tyler Atkins. He's going to throw that bubble if it's there all night.
And as you can tell, Garrett Skaggs, he's kind of taken over that Chase Mabry role last year. He was the leading receiver last year, and so now Garrett Skaggs has kind of stepped into that role where he's going to be the man to go to.
Yeah, Chase Mabry's a tough dude to try to replace, but Garrett Skaggs, he's done a pretty good job doing it.
And only about a yard gain on that carry. Maybe only just got back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Yeah,
but
Falcons, they had a really good pursuit to that football. A lot of white jerseys came to Braden Shrake as soon as he touched that one.
So I bring up about 3rd and 8.
Teasers like to do this hard count, try to get the Falcons on their toes.
Keep an eye at the bottom of your screen there. Hunter Stroud stepping in for Luke Cheatham, the injured senior at wide receiver.
Yeah, you talking about stepping up. He's done just that this year.
Atkins throws it to Jaden Thacker, number 84. And he will be wrapped up at just about the 28-yard line for Perry Meridian. And that was a nice catch there by Jaden Thacker.
Yeah, beautiful catch. Even better play call by Coach Duggar. They're able to get the pattern where you got a guy coming right up in the middle. You're going to see on a little in route, about 10-yard up. Beautiful read by Tyler Atkins, looking him off. There was a bullet right there. Nice way to go up there and get it from Jaden Thacker. Hold on to the football, get an Artesian first down.
And as you can see, the tight end, Josh Jones, comes onto the field. Trevor Hott comes out. Get you a little bit of extra blocking here.
Yeah, when you got a guy like Josh Jones, he moves some bodies.
And Shrake will pick up maybe a yard on that carry. And like I said earlier, if you can get Shrake just a little bit of space and he makes one cut, he's gone. He is just such a fast and aggressive runner.
Yeah, one thing Braden Shrake does really well is he runs forward. He's not going side to side a lot. He's going to get the first down, going forward a lot. He's really elusive. He can, as you said, plant that foot and make a guy miss. He's done it time and time again this year.
Now you can see here Tyler Atkins directing traffic here with his offense.
Yeah.
Takes the snap.
Gonna take a shot.
Oh. And he decides to tuck it and run. And oh my, he's got the first down and more. And he slips and falls.
Yeah, Tyler Atkins, when he can, he's shown that he can run this year a lot. A little smile off the face there. Kind of got a little too full of himself. He kind of got loose a little bit. Then feet caught up to him there.
Oh, just barely not a first down. Looks like it could be 3rd and inches, but it's so they'll say 3rd and 1. But
yeah, so this one pretty much 4-down territory here for the Artesians unless they were to lose a lot of yards on this play. But they're going to give it to him. Yeah, it was pretty close. I thought it may have been. They're going to give him the first down, so now you got a 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Artesians.
You got Josh Jones to the right side. Look for them to run over there.
Yeah, I like the matchup up top there.
Fakes it, throw to Jaden Thacker on the slant. Oh, Thacker fighting.
He's pretty close. I think he's going to be short, but yeah, it's a great route concept up there. I really like how the Artesians had some numbers up there. Had a feeling they may go up top. Beautiful catch. Jaden Thacker already 2 catches all the night. Beautiful.
And that was a nice fight out of Jaden Thacker as well. He was willing to get into that end zone.
Yeah, he wanted to get that extra touchdown on the air. You're going to see it here. Tyler Atkins, he liked the matchups too. Just throw it up there. Let Jaden Thacker go to work. Almost got it in.
So now it's 1st and 2nd and goal.
Hunter Stroud trying to get in there.
Hunter Stroud on the jet sweep.
Yeah, that's a good
taken out of bounds.
Good defense by the Falcons there. They were able to seal that edge, not really giving Hunter Stroud anywhere to go.
Hunter Stroud scored on that play last week against Whiteland, so they knew that was coming.
Yeah.
But once again, Hunter Stroud, only a sophomore, still 2 years. He is going to be a very good player for the next 3 years for Martinsville.
Yeah, talk about a bright future. He's definitely got one. Already making plays as a sophomore, stepping in again for the hurt Luke Cheatham.
And if you're Martinsville, that is a tough loss. You're receiving depth.
Yeah.
But life goes on, and Braden Shrake will rush up the middle.
Yeah, that's a big dude right there, bulldozing his way
and they
into the end zone.
Touchdown.
For an Artesian touchdown. They're going to be on the board 6-0.
And Braxton, that was a dominant offensive first drive from Martinsville. I mean, they just marched up the field on the Falcons.
Yeah, you talk about making a statement on the first drive. Artesians stomping it right down the Falcons' throat, able to get it in the end zone.
Now the kicker, Ethan Handline, the senior number 4, will walk out to the field, do attempt the extra point. And it is tried and true. Mark at 7 on the board now, Brax.
Yep, that's a really good starting drive for the Artesians. You started off really just letting Braden Shrake go to work. They had some good passes to Jaden Thacker as well, but Braden Shrake really doing his part. He pounding ground. That started with the offensive line, created some great holes for him. And then, I mean, that's just Braden Shrake doing the rest. He had some good yards there. You're going to see Braden Shrake hand it off right there. Some good blocking there. Devin Brenner made the guy. He's going to be fielding that one tomorrow. And the rest, Braden Shrake just going in there, getting in the end zone.
Like I said,
he's had himself a good year.
He's really fast, but once again, he can bruise too. I mean, we saw that last season down the stretch whenever Austin Fry was hurt. But he stepped in and he made some huge plays for the Artesians, especially during the sectionals.
Yeah, whenever you lose a guy like Austin Fry, you're gonna have someone big step up, and I think that was really big for Braden Shrake to be able to get some of the varsity experience. He had played mostly defense, and then he was able to really take that running back spot whenever Fry got hurt. And he really took off last year towards the end of the year. Had a really good finish to his season, and then really just carried over into this year. He's had a pretty special year.
So now Ethan Handline will be set to kick the ball away. Back to return for the Falcons. It is Isaiah Hunter or Byron Hun.
Yeah, the Artesians had a pep rally today at school. They also had a field goal contest, and the man himself, Ethan Handline, was able to win there. So he's already warmed up tonight.
I would assume so. And Hunter will take it for the return.
Has some room here.
Oh, makes a move to the outside. And he slips a man. And he's still going.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my!
Talk about that's a good return there by Hunter, able to get a lot of yards there. And now we're going to take a look at the Martinsville Artesian starting defense.
Nick Crone, Riverside Elementary.
Ty Hornberg, Green Township Elementary.
Daniel Ham, Green Township Elementary.
Stevie Drake, Paragon Elementary.
Quentin Bland, Knightstown Elementary.
Devin Brenner, Paragon Elementary.
Brandon Kent, South Elementary.
Trey Bernard, Perry Elementary.
Ben Field, Green Township Elementary.
Trevor Hott, Clark Pleasant Elementary.
Logan Poppy, South Elementary.
Inside.
First play for the Falcons there. Nice run up the middle, able to get close to the first down. I think he's going to be a little short there, but that was a good run by Hahn.
Oh, it looks like they're just going to give him the first down, though, for that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty close. You can see, looks like the
little
Whiteland offense there. Nice handoff. Nice hard run there by, looks like it was Hunter. So able to get the first down. That's what you like to see if you're a Falcon.
So starting tonight at quarterback for the Falcons, it is Alan Zapan as he hands the ball off. And nice tackle there by Ben Field and Nick Crone, it appears.
Defensive line in the Artesians.
And that run was taken by number 5, Jonathan Hunter.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Nick Crone in there on the tackle. He's had a special year. He's been making play after play, game after game. He's been a really big part in a lot of the Artesian success this year.
He has been a crucial part. He is so fast off the edge, and you can see there they run this 3 technique, him, Ty, Hornberger, and Daniel Ham there on the D-line. Snap taken by Zapan, hands this ball off, and I mean just a bruising back, Jonathan Hunter.
That's a big dude going up the middle there. Artesians, they're going to have to buckle down and really get a lot of dudes up there in the middle linebacking area, because this guy, he's not going to go down from one dude.
Oh, no, he is not. He is big, and the Martinsville Artesians are going to have to figure out a way to stop him because he is marching up the field on him. And as you can see right now, the Martinsville Artesians just communicating to see if they can get something going here in terms of defensive momentum. Looks like they're going to send Stevie Drake up. Zapan hands it off to Hunter again, and he is stopped.
They're going to keep getting some good yards. They're going to keep feeding them. Right now, the Falcons doing a pretty good job of getting some good chunk plays to keep in front of the sticks.
Looks like number 29, the senior linebacker, Devin Brenner, met him there at the line. Nice tackle there by Devin Brenner. Real tough dude.
Yeah, when you talk about a tough dude, even he's a really good football player, but an even better person. He's a really good leader for this Artesian team. He's one of the captains they chose, and he's really leading this team in the right way.
It's a pan. Quick pass to Egan.
Egan able to get the edge.
And he is wrapped up by Logan Poppy there, number 1.
Yeah, that's a good play call by Coach Cooper there. Able to see that they got the look they wanted outside. Going to throw it quick right to him. Able to let him catch the ball and maybe try to make a man miss. But now you get it in a third and manageable, which you like.
Logan Poppy, as you can see there, one of the best corners in the state of Indiana, Braxton. I mean, he's only a junior. I mean, he's so good at what he does. He reads the ball so well, and he knows exactly where to be at the right times. And he's working on his wrap-up game, and I mean, he just made a great play.
When you got a sophomore making a lot of plays, and Logan Poppy last year, the future is bright. And this year, he's lived up to his expectations.
So we got a switch of quarterback here. It's Huckabee. Oh my goodness, he takes off up the middle.
Yeah, that's just basically Wildcat. There is a flag. So I think this one may be going back, but that's just Wildcat right up the middle. You give it to a guy like Huckabee. Cooper did mention earlier when we talked to him that he was going to get some quarterback action here tonight. And as we can see right there, he's a dude that's going to go, and he's going to get some positive yards.
Yeah, the Meridian Falcons run multiple quarterback looks, and as you can see there, number 13, running back out there, Zach Huckabee. He plays safety, punter, and quarterback for them. I mean, talk about a Swiss Army knife player.
He's basically the Trevor Hott of the Meridian Falcons. Can do it all.
Trevor plays corner, receiver, and sometimes quarterback on trick plays.
Sometimes goes in there, makes some trick plays, as you said. He can throw the ball, catch the ball. He can do just about everything.
Egan on the jet sweep.
He's going to get the edge.
And he is wrapped up nicely there.
I believe a block in the back will be called against the Falcons. So,
but guess who made that tackle? Trevor Hott.
Yeah. You talk about a dynamic dude. He's really good football player and an even better wrestler. He gets it done in the wrestling room in the winters.
And, I mean, that's just what we call an athlete. And he's just a really good athlete. And when you have those on your football team, it doesn't really matter where you put them. They're just going to excel.
Yeah.
See what the flag is here.
The Artesians may decline this one. I think they're talking to Coach Duggar over here, seeing what they want. Coach Trump, I think, he wants to move him back.
Move him back again.
This will be
repeat a third down.
Third and forever for the Falcons. You kind of took yourself out of field goal range if there is one for the Falcons, but now instead of looking at maybe getting a few yards to try to attempt the field goal, you gotta get 15 to 20 yards to be even in consideration.
I mean, that's just a killer for drives. I mean, if you're on a roll on offense, I mean, one play like a holding penalty can just set you back so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what both teams are going to need to eliminate tonight. They're going to need to eliminate the silly mistakes and play their game, and don't give anything to the defense. Make them earn everything.
Looks like number 10 Allen Zapan back into the game at quarterback. Fakes the handoff. Looks upfield, and he's chased down by Nick Crone with the sack. And like we said earlier, Nick Crone's so fast off that edge, and look at him getting another sack this year.
You talk about a historic year, B-Hall. He's had just that. He's been getting sack after sack, game after game, in a big moments just like that. Last week had sacks at huge moments, and then right here you're going to see again just able to beat him around the edge, right through him.
Actually slips under into the B, slips into that B gap. I mean, that was just nice.
That's just a dude. I mean, he's just making great plays. Falcons look like they may be going for this one.
I bet this just to make sure Martinsville's in a worse field position. Maybe get them to jump off sides. Oh, that is a punt. Huckabee is a punter. And takes a Meridian bounce. And looks like it's going to be around the 19-yard line.
So looks like we may see the Artesians stay hot as they were. There is a flag, though. So I think this one may be on the Artesians. Coach Duggar not very happy on that sideline.
You can see he is yelling.
Yeah. Will be against the Artesians, so that'll back him up to a little, pin him kind of a little bit.
And, Nick Crone there on that sack, like we were talking about, he had to step up so much this offseason. The defensive line, they lost 5 seniors from last year's defensive line.
Yeah, and looks like we may have a quarterback change here. I think I see Reese Wolf in there at quarterback. I see Tyler Atkins out wide here. So I have an idea what's going to happen. Looks like they're going to be backed up at their own 10. So, yeah, Reese Wolf in here at quarterback. I have an idea they may motion Garrett Skaggs over here, and I think they may do a little read option with Reese Wolf, and he has the option to either run it up the middle or hand it off based on what the defensive end does. I think that may be what they be doing here. We'll have to see.
Reese Wolf, a very young quarterback, but I don't have any doubt in my mind that he has the talent to be able to pick up some yardage here.
And we may see it right here. If the defensive end pulls, I think you may see Reese Wolf get some action here. As I said, the motion, he's going to hand it off.
Garrett Skaggs just taking flight. Oh, he is wrapped up.
Yeah, another flag there.
Another flag.
Yeah, that play was kind of what I figured it would be. You know, you got Skaggs going in motion. You got the option to either hand it off to him, or Reese Wolf could have had a chance to take it, get some yards himself. But a beautiful read, able to get it to Skaggs. He picked up some good yards, but I think this one may be going back.
And again, like we were talking about last drive for the Falcons, those types of penalties on offense will kill your drives, and you can't amount those early because then you start digging yourself a hole. Now, granted, the Artesians are up 7-0, so they have a little bit of a comfort there, but I mean, still, you can't get too comfortable.
Yeah, especially when you're at your own 3-yard line. Trouble with the snap. That's going to be a safety.
Oh no!
Wow, Tyler Atkins wasn't even looking at the center there. Looks like he must have heard something because he snapped it, and that one went straight to the locker room.
There must have been some miscommunication there between center John Cook and quarterback Tyler Atkins. That's just an unfortunate play there. You know, it's just mental errors, and that can be cleaned up over time, though.
Yeah, that's tough break for the Artesians.
It is a tough break.
You got a really thing that doesn't really happen a lot in football with safety, but tough luck for the Artesians. They're going to have to punt it away now to the Falcons, and they're going to have to clean some things up.
And the Falcons they're going to have a chance to take this lead, and they were in a position where they could have been down by 2 scores, but luckily Artesians make a couple mental errors, and now they are a score away from being up.
Giving them a chance here. See what the Falcons, see if they can capitalize.
As you can see there, Hunter he's going back to return. The Artesians punting unit walk out onto the field.
Yeah, you're going to see Ethan Hanline.
Hanline
I believe he has a choice to either punt it or kick it off the ground. He's going to decide.
Looks like he will punt it.
Yeah, and he's shown he has a boot.
He does, in fact, have a boot. He has been the Martinsville kicker for the last couple of years now.
Yeah, he's started since he was, I believe, a freshman, maybe a sophomore, but he's had a lot of years.
He boots this one away. That has some nice one underneath it. Takes a Martinsville bounce.
Whoa.
And it will roll out of bounds over there. Isaiah Hunter decides not to touch it.
And they will get the flag because it went out of bounds, so Perry Meridian will have a little better field position than what it looks like right now.
So if you're Martinsville, I mean, after that first drive, the game hasn't gone exactly the way you wanted it. If you're Coach Doug and the Artesians, how do you bounce back from that start?
Yeah, obviously a tough break. They started off really hot, though. Their offense really hasn't been stopped. They've only stopped themselves so far. But the defense, I mean, they came out, they stopped them. And right now the defense is just going to have to do what they did last time. They're going to have to stop them. And then the offense is just going to have to do what they've been doing.
And if you're the Perry Meridian Falcons, you have a little bit more confidence now. Now you're only down by 5. If you score here, you take the lead. So now they are going to look to come out here, and looks like they might be taking a timeout.
I think they may re-kick this one, actually. I think there was a flag, and I think Perry had the option to either re-kick it or take it where they wanted it right there. And they elected to re-kick, I think.
Well, Ethan Hanline's going to have to get his boot back on.
Maybe he can try to keep it in bounds and really do what he did last time. He had a good boot last time.
If he keeps this one in bounds, if he can kick it just a little further, I mean, that's a win for the Artesians.
I think he's going to choose to kick this one off the ground this time. I think I see the tee in his hand.
Looks like he will. Ethan Hanline again, he's a senior. He just had his senior night the other day for soccer.
Yeah. He's had a pretty successful fall, some may say. two-sport athlete. He's been getting it done on the soccer field as well as the football field. How about this? So you're kicking from your own 15-yard line right now. You got the deep men for the Falcons on the 30-yard line. So, if they can just get it and get a little yardage, they'll be in really good field position already.
And line boots this one away.
Oh, my goodness.
And my goodness, that is long. And Isaiah
deep.
Hunter will field this one. He is quick. Makes a couple cuts, but he is eventually wrapped up by Ben Field and company over at around their own 35-yard line.
That's a really good play there by the Artesians, able to corral Hunter there. He had a big return earlier. That's a really good job. I mean, talk about the kick. Ethan Hanline, he had that one from the 15 to the opposite 20 in the air. Not even counting the fact that probably would have bounced and rolled an extra 10, 15 yards. So talk about a boot from Hanline.
Ethan Hanline, you talk about, just a great kicker, the successor to Caleb Urban from a few years ago. He had a boot on him, too.
Yeah. The Artesian kickers, they've had a pretty good kicking room, as you may say. They seem to replace a good one after a good one.
Alan Zapan hands this one off to Hunter, and he is quickly wrapped up. That is a very nice play there out of the linebacker spot.
Talk about Devin Brenner. Hit him so hard he lost his helmet, and he doesn't feel a thing. He's hyped up, screaming. Mm-hmm. That's the type of energy that feeds off into your team.
That is what Devin Brenner does. He just hypes the team up so well. He's a great team player as well, and I have a lot of respect for the man.
Yeah, he's a guy that it's kind of hard to not like. You meet him, you kind of get that first impact of what he's about, and he's a great guy to be around. Mm-hmm. And just really makes everyone's life better.
Zapan takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and nice little dump pass, and wrapped up there by Stephen Drake and company. That was number 12 on that catch.
Yeah, nice catch by Young. He was able to slip in the flat a little bit. Beautiful fake handoff, excuse me. Zupan was able to get rolling to his right a little bit. And a beautiful, nice throwing catch. So now you got a third manageable, which if you're Coach Cooper, you want. You like to be in these 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 situations as opposed to, if they would have incompleted that, you got a 3rd and 10, So
if you're like to be in these spots. For the Artesians, you got Devin Brenner back on the field now after having to sit out of play. Huckabee takes the snap, immediately runs the ball, and he is taken down.
Yeah, I believe he'll have the first there. That's when he comes in, the Artesians probably going to start keying on the fact that he's going to bulldoze straight up the middle. They're going to have to watch out for that, as both times he came in tonight, he's really ran it right up the middle.
And right there on that tackle, that was basically the linebacker core for the Martinsville Artesians just getting to the ball. It's what they do best. The Artesians linebacking unit is, they have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
3 seniors and the starters. Quentin Bland, Stephen Drake, and Devin Brenner, all seniors.
Yeah, a lot of them kind of mixed in. Some their sophomore year. All of them started pretty much last year. So you got a lot of experience in the linebacking core and really the whole defense. Looks like Falcons going to call their first timeout. They want to talk it over before they send back out their guys. 44 seconds remaining in this first quarter of action. Artesians really started off hot in the quarter, marched all the way down the field, able to score with looked like pretty much ease. And then the defense did their part, able to get it back to the offense. But after an error the Artesians made, they snapped it to the back of the end zone, which ended up in a safety. So, if you don't have that, you're looking at a 7-0 ball game and potentially 14-0.
So let's say it how it is. What do you think Coach Trump is yelling at his defense right now?
He's probably telling them he loves them. He's telling them they're great people. He likes what they're doing right now. He's always going to be there for him. He's going to maybe give them a hug if they don't make a play. No, I think he's yelling at him right now.
I wish that's what Coach. I wish that's what he would always used to say.
Coach Trump doesn't like to give up any first downs, and he's probably yelling at him right now, trying to get him to get in their gaps, play the football that they know how to play.
Taking the snap, jet sweep there to Landon Egan, makes a man miss. Oh my goodness, hurdles one, and he will be taken down by Ben Field.
Yeah, that was a nice little hurdle there, but I think he definitely paid for it on the rear end of that one. Devin Brenner as well as Ben Field kind of collapsed right on him. But, that was a really good, that showed the speed. Just right there. He almost looks like it was going to be caught by Daniel Ham, but he's able to escape Daniel Ham right there. You can see in the rest, and the rest is just him. He's going to get about halfway to the sticks. So that's what you like to see when you got a speedy guy on the outside.
And it looks like they will stop the clock here. And quickly, Daniel Ham comes out. Jacob Dillinger comes in for the defensive line unit.
Yeah, Dillinger, he was out last week for an illness, which made Daniel Ham have to play most of the game, and he really showed up. He made a lot of plays last week. He had his best game of the year, definitely, and hopefully he can do what he was doing last week.
And it looks like they're just going to let this clock tick down.
Yeah, I think Falcons may take it to the quarter here, so I think that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. You're watching Martinsville Artesian Football on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
Don't do that.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Ciderwoods Field here, home of the Martinsville Artesians. And Zapan will get a quick pass out there to Landon Egan. And it looks like he will pick up the first down, wrapped up there by number 24, Trey Bernard.
Yeah, he had a little bit of space out there and just enough to squeeze past the Artesian defense for a first down. Now the Falcons got the sticks moving, Braden.
They do, in fact, have their ground game going now, and I mean they are just using multiple different looks here: QB runs, designed QB runs, handoffs to the jet sweeps, a bunch of these quick little dump-off passes, and that's basically what the Meridian Falcons are. They're just going to dink and dunk their way up there until they get in that end zone.
Yeah, the Falcons' offense looks a little similar to the White Run offense. You're going to see a lot of running, and when they do pass, they don't tend to go very deep. They tend to like the short little under routes.
It's Pan with the handoff.
Yeah, he's going to
quickly wrapped up there by Devin Brenner. That is number 32, Andy Warren.
Yeah, Warren, he's a big body. He's a dude that's going to pretty much go nowhere but forward. As you can see, it takes a few Artesians to tackle that man.
And Andy Warren also plays linebacker for the Meridian Falcons. So again, it's like one of those Swiss Army knife players that you have on your team.
Yeah, a lot of the running back type, linebacker type dudes seem to get a lot of the both ways action. They seem to play sometimes running back to try to get those pounded ground yards, and then they tend to stuff up the middle in the linebacking core.
Zapan takes the snap, hands it off to Jonathan Hunter, and he's just going. And it takes a plethora of Artesians to bring him down, and it looks like he will pick up the first and will move the chains.
Yeah, a lot of pounding ground right now from the Falcons. They're just earning it from the ground, and right now the Artesians are going to have to toughen up a little bit on the inside part of their defense. They're going to need to start trying to fly to the football and get a lot of bodies there on the point of attack.
And here we come. It is Zapan still in at quarterback. If you Artesians, if you see Huckabee running out on the field, you got to be thinking QB run.
Yeah, if you see that dude, you got to load the box, send him, because he's pretty much gonna pound it. They're gonna fake pass.
Oh, he's gonna launch this one to the end zone.
Beautiful pass.
He's testing Logan Poppy, and that is going to be dropped in the end zone by Landon Egan.
Yeah, you talk about giving a ball that could possibly make a play. He probably couldn't have put that in a better spot. He gave the receiver a tad chance to make the play, but whenever you're going against one of the top corners in the state, that's most of the time going to be incomplete.
I mean, testing Logan Poppy, that's your first mistake. I mean,
yeah.
if he put that in a good spot though. Yeah. I mean, that was a good pass by Zapan.
You put it in a place so your receiver can make a play, and that was in that spot. He kind of had Poppy turned around for a little bit, but doesn't take much for a player like him to make a play, and he was able to get in there, not let him catch it.
And as we were talking about just a second ago, Huckabee's in. He goes a quick QB run, picks up about 2 on that one. So it looks like it'll be about 3rd and 7.
Yeah, you don't love this if you're the Falcons here. You like to be in the 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 situations here. Now you gotta try to maybe tend towards the passing game here. You'd think when you got this far sticks, but you got Huckabee in the game, so you may be in 4-down territory right now.
Stack the box. That's what I would be saying right now. Yeah. Huckabee's going to come in there. He's more than likely going to be running this.
He's loading it.
He's passing. Pass. Over the top. Picked off by Logan Poppy had it in his hands.
I believe that was Trevor Hott, but I mean, you talk about a break on the football right there. I mean, you have the tight end leak right up the middle. There was no one there, and then Trevor Hott seemed like he just maybe riffed a goat there. I mean, he just spawned right there. Beautiful play. That's just instincts of a football player right there. You're going to see here, fake run it, throw it right over top. I mean, he made up so much ground in little. Even though he didn't get the pick, that's just a beautiful play by an athlete.
And it looks like Devin Brenner will come off the field. Out goes Jeremiah Cook.
Now, I mean, that's a touchdown-saving play right there from Hott. If he was able to complete that one, he probably would have been having a party in the end zone. But, I mean, I feel like Trevor Hott, man, he just makes so many big plays. Last week, the week before, back in time when they need it, he's just been making play after play for the Artesians this year.
Allen Zapan back under center. He rolls out right. Fires this one to the sideline.
Think he may have got it. They're going to say incomplete.
Incomplete. Pass was intended for Landon Egan, but it looks like he was out of bounds before he could secure the ball.
Yeah, I mean, good effort. That was a good spot from Zapan. That's probably the only spot he could have put it, and that was a pretty close spot. Coach Cooper not very happy with the call there.
I mean, that was a very, very close one. You hate to lose those 50-50 calls, but sometimes it just doesn't fall your way.
Yeah.
So the Artesians will get the ball back on offense now, still up 7-2.
Yeah, now this is a big series for the offense. Obviously, last drive they had the unfortunate safety, but this is a big moment right now. Try to get back kind of some of the momentum you may have lost and try to get a point here.
You can see head coach there, Brian Duggar, directing traffic on the field.
Yeah, you talk about an offensive mastermind. He's a dude that he can make defensive coordinators have some nightmares.
I mean, you just think about the creativity he has on offense with these like whip plays, these plays where you throw it out to Trevor Hott and Trevor Hott throws a bomb up to Garrett Skaggs. I mean, seeing those plays, it's so exciting. I mean, you just think, oh my goodness.
You talk about an electric offense. You're going to see a lot of big plays happen tonight between two high-powered offensive teams, which seems to be the story week in and week out, Braden. They may have called it a catch now.
Oh. Well. So out trots the Meridian offense, and Martinsville Artesians back on defense now.
Coach Duggar, he's having a laugh out of that one.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I got to go with him there. I'm not sure how you can.
How do you make that call? I mean, this is it's not like college football where you have a replay booth. I mean,
they may have sent that one to New York, had New York look at it, and they must have overturned it somehow because I guess the majority of the refs said that one was a catch. Coach Cooper a little happy over there. You don't see that very often. Coach Duggar, he's going to be letting the ref hear it.
Well, Huckabee's out there, so let's see what happens here. QB run. And, he bounces out. Oh, my goodness. Tries to hurdle. Brandon Kent makes him pay for it.
Yeah, he's tried to hurdle quite a bit today, and you're not allowed to hurdle.
And there's a flag.
Late flag thrown by the official.
I think the flag will be against the Artesians, maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct.
I mean, that was a good play there by Brandon Kent to make sure that the hurdle wasn't successful.
Yeah. You talk about a hit he took, though. Going to feel that one. Will be against the Artesians.
And it looks like Trevor Hott will come off. Bill Ham will come in at corner.
Major penalty. Carries the ball back to the 10-yard line.
And out comes Perry Meridian. They will now have they'll have prime position here.
Yeah, due to some unfortunate events. So now, I mean, they're inside the 10. You know, their defense is really going to have to buckle down here, try to not let the Falcons get in the end zone. But they're right there, knocking on the door.
Definitely going to be a tough ask. Huckabee now setting up right there. He's got Andy Warren to his side. Here we go. Play clock now starting.
9 minutes to play here in
Egan
this
on the motion.
second half. Has some
Huckabee
room.
takes off, and he is taken down hard. And another flag.
Yeah, another flag, but a beautiful, beautiful chase down by Nick Crone. I mean, that's basically a wide receiver getting chased down by a D lineman there. Nick Crone, basically, he has some wheels, man. Let me tell you, he can do a lot of these chase down tackles, as you can see right there, able to get it done.
They're going to get a face mask on the Artesians here.
Yeah, tough. Another tough break. Going to make it an automatic first down. Now you got a 1st and 4.
Artesians just a bunch of mental errors. That's what cost them all of this drive. I mean,
yeah, Coach Thugger not happy about that call either.
Mental error on the safety, mental error on most of these flags. I mean, it's just stuff that just needs to be cleaned up. So now the Falcons in prime scoring position. Huckabee looks like he's going to get a push.
He's going to be in there.
He's going to be in the end zone. Perry Meridian will take the lead 8-7 on the QB run by Zach Huckabee.
Yeah, beautiful beautiful design there. Whenever you got a guy like him, you're going to line up and play football, hard-nosed football, give it to him right under center, let him go to work, and maybe get some help from your running back from the back, giving you a little push. And that's what the Falcons are going to do. Hard-earned points. I think they may go for 2 here. Because when you got a guy like Ethan Hanline, you got to respect the 3 points. You know, you score 2, that doesn't really do you any good. You know, you got to be 3 to try to eliminate that field goal if you're the Falcons.
I would definitely be scared of a 3-point. I'd definitely be scared of a field goal from Ethan Hanline at this point. Egan on the motion. He will take the handoff, slips a tackle, and waltzes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
That's just Egan making a play. You know, he's probably dead to rights there at about the 7-yard line, but then he made some extra moves, able to get in there. I mean, that's a big score for the Falcons, able to extend it to a 3-point lead as opposed to a 1.
And you know Coach Trump is very upset about that one. He preaches the defense to wrap up and do their job, and it just didn't get done that time.
Looks like the refs are chatting around the 3-yard line. Not sure what it's about.
Duggar hot out there on the field.
Yeah, he's letting the refs hear it.
And he is basically just directing traffic now with his team, basically telling them to get their heads on, just be ready to go, stay in the game.
Yeah.
Because of just a few mental errors, that's not going to kill you. You can come back. You just need to make sure it's cleaned up. So now Perry Meridian will get set to kick off here. Waiting to return will be Trevor Hott, Garrett Skaggs and Hunter Stroud. Here we go. Number 14, Victor Thang out there. He will kick the ball away. And it will be returned by Hunter Stroud. Goes up the middle.
Yeah, he's a dude that he goes straight forward. So now you got the Artesian offense finally going back out to the field on what was probably 20 minutes real life time. You know, it's probably 20 solid minutes before they've been out there from the unfortunate safety they had. So I mean, this has been a long time coming. You know, that's a long time for the offense to sit on the sideline, not not get a chance to go on the field. You know, Perry had a long drive all the way down the field, able to get it in the end zone. So now the offense gets another chance at it. Hopefully they can clean some things up and try to get another point on the board.
Atkins takes the snap, hands this one off to Braden Shrake. Shrake, oh, he is taken down. That looks like, oh.
Yeah, that one could have been a little scary there. Ooh. He looks like he may have had his hands around the ball there. A little scary if you're the Artesians. Don't want to lose that ball.
He's taken down by number 58 there, Ethan Burton.
Again, like we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of Artesian fans here. I mean, you got people all throughout the bleachers, no seats open, and you got the student section going wild. Beautiful sight here at Sidewoods Field.
Atkins takes the snap.
Nice read option there. Wasn't there, so he's going to have to take
it. Oh, my, slipping tackles. My goodness, Tyler Atkins picking up about 5 on that one. He had to break some tackles on that one. Tyler Atkins showing some toughness there.
Yeah, it looked like he had the RPO, had the option to throw it out down at the bottom of your screen there, but, you know, he had to take off, wasn't there. And whenever that happened, you know, Coach Duggar's holding the breath over there. He doesn't like to see his quarterback scramble a lot. You can see he tried to hit Ian Knuckles there, but had to manage to try to get some extra yards, and somehow he seems to always find a way to get positive yards, Braden.
Here's the handoff to Braden Shrake.
He'll have the first down a little bit more, so the chains will move. This will open the Artesians playbook up a little bit.
Again, if you can just give Braden Shrake a little bit of room, he's going to pick up whatever amount of yardage you need him to get. So he is able to pick up that first down there, keep this Artesian drive rolling. And this is why the Meridian Falcons love keeping the Artesian offense just off the field, because they're so dynamic and they can do almost whatever they want when they want against a defense that can or cannot hold them.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most dynamic teams in the state. They can do pretty much anything they want on offense. They got the athletes to do it, quarterback to do it, running back to do it, O-line to do it.
Looks like Braden Shrake might get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was a good pursuit there by the Falcons. Had about 3 or 4 dudes that met Braden Shrake there right around the line of scrimmage.
May have gotten 1 on it. So now, line up there out to the left. You can see Josh Jones out there in the blocking spot. Atkins takes the snap. He will throw this one. A nice pass right there over the middle to number 16, Garrett Skaggs.
Yeah, the Artesians love that play. They like to go 4 verts, have the adjuster in the middle, try to make a play, which is Garrett Skaggs. Made a nice cut, able to post it right in there in the middle, and then Tyler Atkins throws a strike right to him. You're going to see that a lot. You've seen a lot week in and week out. Then right there, that's just Garrett Skaggs making a play.
What more can you say about him?
Yeah.
And the handoff to Braden Shrake, and he just taking off, and he will be wrapped up after about a gain of 5.
Yeah, that was a nice fake there by Tyler Atkins. Kind of had it in one hand, threw the fake with his other hand.
That was number 34, Caden McBride, on that tackle.
So nice 5-yard pickup, bring about a 2nd and 5 up. Around 5 minutes and 38 seconds to play here before halftime.
Atkins fakes it. Yeah, the Artesians very good at that fake. Just a little fake on the drive, just trying to draw defenses off sides. Takes the snap.
Nice.
So this one, over the head. Oh,
that one could have been scary.
That could have been intercepted.
Yeah, I might have thought Big Luke, the old lineman 78 on your screen, he may have took that one and tried to run it. That one threw it right around his area.
And luckily he was there, because the D lineman probably would have picked it off had Big Luke not been there.
Yeah, the Artesians like that play to get Garrett Skaggs kind of doing a little shiftiness, going kind of where the offense is, or the defense is going the opposite way, so you get a chance to get open in space.
Artie's going 4 wide now. Josh Jones comes off the field. On goes Trevor Hott. Atkins takes the snap. And,
that one may be a flag. He kind of hit him early.
No flag, perhaps. And Jaden Thacker he is mesmerized. He does not know what just happened.
Yeah, that one probably should have been called. Looks like the defense kind of hit him right before he could have a chance on that ball. But, that's a bang-bang play. Tough call for the refs.
So now that'll lead to 4th and 5.
You know,
the Artesians look like they're going to go for it.
This was game 1. I'd probably say I'm surprised they're going for this. But what week are we? Week 7, week 6. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. The Artesians have shown they can get this 4th down conversion. They've done it time and time again.
They definitely have the receiving weapons to do so. Garrett Skaggs, Hunter Stroud, Trevor Hott, Jaden Thacker. That's a deadly wide receiver core. Atkins, he's going to fire this one to the end zone. And, over the head of Garrett Skaggs.
Coach Duggar's fired up, and
my.
He has all the reason to be. Garrett Skaggs got a little tugged on there.
Goodness.
Wasn't able to go anywhere. Coach Duggar's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get too hot there.
On the coverage there was Isaiah Hunter.
Yeah,
Looks like he may have pulled Garrett Skaggs a little bit.
That seemed pretty obvious too, man. That was a rough, tough break for the Artesians. Had him around the jersey. Kind of got him tripped up. That one probably would have been 6, Braden.
We'll see.
You talk about having their backs against the wall. You know, last week the Artesians had some tough calls. They were able to bounce back and beat a very good team. And I mean, they're kind of facing the same situation right now. What can they do when their backs are against the wall? They may not agree with some of the calls, but right now they're just going to have to. They're going to have to go out there and play.
Flag. Looks like the Artesians can't go without tackling someone without getting a flag at the moment.
Believe that one. We'll go against the Falcons.
We'll see what the call is. They will be holding on the offense. So that'll back them up 10 yards. And here we go. Martinsville Artesians back. They're now backing it up about 10 yards for the Meridian Falcons. So
yeah, you like to get the Falcons behind the stakes here. Make them have to earn it.
Allen Zapan out there now. Looks like he's going to go quick pass outside, caught by number 6. And it looks like he'll be wrapped up by Brandon Kent and Logan Poppy. That was number 6, Byron Hahn on the catch.
Yeah, that was a nice play call there from Coach Cooper. He saw that he had the matchup he liked, had a little bit of space down at the bottom of your screen, able to get it to your playmaker in Hahn. He was able to make a guy miss and get about 6 or 7 yards there and make it around a 3rd and 13 or 2nd and 13.
He does get 7 there, so we'll be 2nd and 13 with about 4:20 here to go in the first half of play.
Time's ticking down here in this first half. Artesians trail by 3 right now. They haven't seen much trailing this year. They've either been a tie or they've been ahead 90% of these games.
Pan throws this one to Hahn again, and he will be wrapped up over there.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up around a 3rd and 5. So I'm really curious to see what Coach Cooper's going to draw up here. You got a 3rd and about 5. So do you want to run it? You want to put in your read option guy with Huckabee to kind of make him go earn it? Or do you want to try to pass? I think he's going to bring Huckabee in, so we'll see what's up.
Looks like it was number 9, Quentin Bland, on that last tackle. So that was a nice wrap-up by Bland there. So now it's 3rd and 5. And as you said, Huckabee now out there. So what do you think is going to happen here?
Right up the middle.
Oh, what happened?
They may have got saved with a timeout called by Coach Cooper. Ooh, that one could have been detrimental for the Falcons. Coach Cooper able to call a timeout, but yeah, whenever you got a 3rd and 5 with 3:23 to go here in this first half of play, you're gonna make sure you got the right play call. Everyone's on the same page. Smart timeout here. I mean, as I said, just to get everyone making sure you're all on the same page, all know what's going on, because this is a big play.
Huckabee very lucky on that one. Miscombobulated on that snap. I mean, that could have been bad. Nick Crone would have been coming off that edge by then, and he would have been on him.
Yeah, you had a lot of Artesians get to the quarterback right there in that play. As you said, fumble with the snap. So, yeah, could have been detrimental. Able to get the timeout called, though.
As you can see, both teams' coordinators out there basically getting their units ready to go out there and see if they can either pick up this first down or stop it. And this is a very crucial drive for the first half, because if the Artesians stop them here, they could end up scoring and take the momentum into halftime. But if Meridian picks up the first down, they score again. You're up by 2 on the road at the Martinsville Artesians, like on their homecoming night.
Couldn't have said it better there. This is a big play. As you said, they get the first down, they march down and score. You're looking at a 17-7 ball game. It's a number 17 in 4A, which is a really hot team. in this Artesian. So a lot on the line here on this 3rd and 5.
Huckabee takes a snap, runs out to the left, and he is quickly wrapped up by Devin Brenner, and he is not going to have the first down. Only gets a couple on that.
4th and about 2, maybe long 2.
That is 4th and long 2. So we'll see what they elect to do here.
You know, the QB sneak worked for them earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if they may try to go back to it. We'll have to see.
Well, Huckabee is trotting back onto the field. And if you're Coach Alan Trump for the defense of the Martinsville Artesians, you are drawing up a play here to see if you can stop the run.
Looks like they won't go with the QB sneak. Going to try to draw him off sides. Coach Cooper going to use his 3rd and final timeout in a really big part of this game.
So now there's 2:36 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, a lot on the line here on this 4th and 2 early in this game.
And Braxton, you've seen a lot out of the Falcons offense.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't been able to see much out of Martinsville because they've only had two full drives.
You've seen a lot of the Falcons on the field here tonight. Haven't seen, as you said, much red jerseys on offense out there at all. You know, I bet if we were to look at the time the Falcons that had the ball compared to the Aries, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 10 to 12 real game time, and as opposed to the Artesians 4. The Falcons have done a really good job of holding the ball, and I'm sure that's part of their game plan. They want to have these long, drawn-out drives that gives the Artesians less time to score. Whenever you can keep this high-powered offense off the field, it's always going to be a good thing.
Mm-hmm. So now the offense for the Meridian Falcons will get back on the field. So now it is Huckabee.
Big play.
Egan will go on the motion.
Reverse.
Egan, and he's taken down in the backfield, and guess who it is?
Believe it was Daniel Ham. Daniel Ham in there with Stevie Drake. I think Stevie Drake had the big hit there. I mean, that's just a beautiful. Coach Cooper tried to throw him off there with the reverse, but now, as we said, big play right there. The Artesians, they're on their own 32-yard line already.
And as you can see here, the motion to Landon Egan, and he is just taken down.
Drake. That's Stevie Drake right there.
Stevie Drake. He runs powerful and hits powerful. I
say it every week. Yeah, he seemed to have a big play every weekend right there. Big time.
Tyler Atkins fakes the handoff. He will tuck it and run, and he will be wrapped up there quickly.
Yeah, I think the initial hit right there was from center John Cook, but he was able to escape John, and a little bit of the Falcons able to get around 3 yards.
Number 83, Kewan Taylor there on that tackle.
Yeah, Artesians with 2 minutes and 8 seconds here. They got plenty of time to get it in the end zone. They've shown they can score under a minute, march down the whole field, so this is nothing.
Atkins takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He pumps, rolls out left, throws one up, and that's going to be out of the way, and there is a flag on the play.
That's a good, beautiful pump fake by Atkins, able to get the defender up in the air, and he's going to roll out, nothing there. So instead of forcing something, just throw it out.
It looks like number 73, Nate Long, talking to the referees.
I think that one's going to go against the Artesians here. Maybe an illegal lineman downfield. We'll have to see. I think so. I think it was an illegal lineman downfield. So now you got about a 2nd and 12 you're looking at for the Artesians.
So, yes, the Artesians will be backed up, and that is a long ways away from the first down marker.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got 3 downs to get it right now. And I believe the Artesians are in 4-down territory. If not, they may send Hainline out to try to tie this ball game. But right now I wouldn't be surprised if the Artesians try to take a shot to Garrett Skaggs or Trevor Hott right now.
I thought they were backing it up more than they were. Atkins takes the snap. Throws a dot right there to Hunter Stroud, and he is tripped up. Oh, and he's still going, but he falls forward. What a catch and run by Hunter Stroud, the sophomore.
Beautiful play. You got Hunter Stroud coming up from the top of your screen right in the middle, and that was a beautiful job from Tyler Atkins reading it, what he saw. You're going to see, I mean, he's just going to run right through your screen, a little underneath route, and able to get it inside the 15-yard line.
That was a bullet in between like 3 defenders there.
Hunter Stroud, as we said, sophomore, making big plays.
Artesian's got 3 receivers to the right. Atkins
Atkins
fakes the handoff, and he's
gonna
running,
be in.
and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Artesians on the Tyler Atkins run.
That's a big boy, Braden. That's a big dude, and when he's running, he doesn't run very often, but when he does, he seems to only go forward right there, able to get 6.
Atkins, a very powerful runner when he does. Not insanely fast, but, I mean, he's going to punish you when he hits you.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Tyler Atkins marching back. And look at this highlight here. Atkins just diving into the end zone, making sure he gets there.
Nate Long right there to greet him.
So now Ethan Handline up to kick the extra point. Bill Ham, the holder.
That one.
Tried and true. So now the Artesians will take the lead 14-10 here with 1:23 left in the second quarter.
Talk about momentum swing. Artesians had their back against the wall, down 10-7. Falcons they were moving the ball. Big stop by the defense. The offense marches it right down the field. Now we got a 10-14 ball game in favor of the Artesians. Really, really big drive right there.
You got to think that last offensive drive was a masterclass by Tyler Atkins. I mean, just a dot over the middle to Hunter Stroud in between 3 defenders, and then on top of that, having that 10-plus yard touchdown run.
He seemed to just do that week in and week out. Big moments. He's just been torching defenses.
Tyler Atkins' latest in a long line of really just solid Martinsville quarterbacks. You know, Travis Griffey, Xavier Tanias.
Yeah, I mean,
you can go back further than that, but I mean,
you got a lot of dudes who can sling the ball. Gotta respect these QBs from Martinsville. 1:23 to go here before halftime. Artesians look like they'll be kicking from their own 45.
And yes, you can see there Ethan Handline getting ready to kick this one away.
I think there might have been a penalty on the kick. PAT there from the Artesians. So now, I mean, when you're kicking it from the 45, he can easily put it through the uprights right here. You may try to
maybe finesse this one, see if you can get down within the 10.
He has a lot more control now that it's right here.
Hahn and Hunter back to return. Handline, he's just going to put this uprights.
It was a nice boot from Hainline. I thought he may try to squib it a little bit, because either way they'd be pinned deep. But Coach Duggar told him to send it over there as far as he could. He did just that.
I remember last season, Ethan Handline, it almost seemed like every time he booted it was a touchback.
Yeah.
I mean, he just has such a massive leg.
Yeah, he's an athlete. We've talked about him a lot tonight. He's one of them. He can get it down the soccer field and then right here on the football field.
So now trotting back onto the field, it is the Meridian offense, and they are hoping to bounce back from a drive where they kind of just lost their momentum. The jet sweep landing Egan doesn't work. You lose the 4th down. This is a handoff to Jonathan Hunter, though, the bruiser, and he looks like will be taken down by Stevie Drake after gaining about 7. And Stephen Drake, I mean, he's been a pretty good linebacker for the last couple years for the Artesians. I mean, once again, like we said, he just runs hard, hits hard. I mean, it's pretty much what he knows how to do.
Yeah, he doesn't feel much pain, if any. He's a dude that's, like you said, going to run. He's going to hit anyone as hard as he can, and he's going to do it time and time again.
So now the Meridian Falcons offense still out there.
Got about 42 seconds and counting.
Alan Zapan.
I think the Falcons are content with this one going to halftime, the score how it is.
Hands this one off to Hunter, and he just keeps going.
Yeah, he's flowing forward.
Looks like he got shoved to the ground there by number 13, Ben Field.
Yeah, tough thing here for the Falcons. They're just, as you can see, letting the clock run. They don't have 8 timeouts. And when you got an offense like them, they don't tend to have the big play. They like to get little by little, yardage. But I think the Falcons are content right now when you're only down by 4 against this high-powered offense from the Artesians. I think Coach Cooper pretty safe to say he's happy going into the locker room.
Zapan takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He might take a shot. Oh, this one up the field. And, could have been picked off by Logan Poppy.
Yeah, it was about 4 Artesians to the Meridians 2. I didn't think they'd take a shot, but, they did.
It did hit Logan Poppy in the arms, but looks like There will be 3 seconds left on the clock.
So now if you're Coach Cooper Braden, you going to take a shot here, or are you going to take it to half?
I'm more than likely kneeling this ball, taking this one and a half. You don't want
to
throw a crazy pick six. I mean, if you have Logan Poppy on the team, they can do that.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to kneel it. Take us to half here.
And they will snap the ball, and they will kneel it.
Yep, so both teams will head to the locker room here. Artesians on top, 14-10. You're watching Martinsville football on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officials.
Direct your attention to the south end of the track. Your homecoming princess candidates are as follows. Brianna Hensel, daughter of Shelley Hensel. Favorite subjects, medical and nursing. Special honors, football manager. Hobbies include working. Future plans, labor and delivery nurse. She's escorted tonight by Brendan Kent. Now welcome Haley Baston, daughter of Brett and Amy Baston. Favorite subjects, I like all of my teaching classes with Mrs. Cheatham, also Spanish with Mrs. Martin. Special honors, MHS dance team, Spanish club, Red Blue Crew. Hobbies during her free time, Haley likes to help teach dance and tumbling to the small kids at Elite Dance and Acrobatics. Future plans, she would like to attend Indiana University to be an elementary education teacher, also plans to be on the dance team at IU and major in dance along with education. Haley is escorted by Trevor Hott. Now welcome Kaylee Martin, daughter of Megan and Brad Martin. Favorite subjects, science and geometry. Special honors and clubs, dance marathon, Red Blue Crew, jazz choir, varsity dance team, the J2 Elite team, District 1 basketball honors court. Hobbies, dance, and more dance. Future plans, study kinesiology, hopefully become a physical therapist. She is escorted tonight by Cole Andrews and Reese Davis. Now welcome Kaylee Gazelle, daughter of Daniel and Sunshine Gazelle. Favorite subjects include math and English, clubs and special honors, cheerleading, and dance marathon. Hobbies, hanging out with friends and family, cheering and watching sunsets. Future plans, attend college at the University of Arizona and starting my own business in interior designing. Escorted tonight by Matthias Beister. Now welcome Sadie Skaggs. Parents, Tootie and Chad Skaggs. Sadie's favorite subjects include math and history. Her clubs, cheerleader, Red and Blue Crew, student council, and dance marathon. Hobbies include competition dancer. Future plans, frontline nursery in the military. Sadie is escorted tonight by Skylar Pruitt. and Sydney Skaggs. And now your homecoming queen candidates. Please welcome Elise Baker, daughter of Michelle and Rodney Baker. Favorite subjects include human and social services and office helper, special clubs, dance marathon, MHS, student council, student athlete leadership team, the HYPE program, and student ambassador. Special honors, all A's, congratulations, and NHS officer. Some dance award, coaches, choice award, MHS dance team captain, Miss Breakout title winner, leadership award, and first overall. Hobbies, a part of MHS dance team for 4 years and Studio J2 dance for 12. She has helped teach little kids to dance over the summertime. Also hangs out with her friends a lot. Future plans for Elise: go to college for elementary education and a minor in dance. She plans to dance on a college dance team. Elise is escorted tonight by Corbin Hamlin. Now welcome Emma Green. Emma is the daughter of Kevin and Melissa Green. Her favorite subjects include English and Spanish, Spanish club. Her hobbies: traveling Wii, working out, flying planes, and working at her parents' restaurant. Come and get it, barbecue time. Future plans: studying aviation and Spanish in hopes of becoming a bilingual pilot for a mainline company. Emma is escorted tonight by Jonathan and Jeremiah Cook. Next, please welcome Holly Gallion, daughter of Shad and Tony Gallion. Favorite subjects include English, special clubs, plus senior, student athletic leadership team, Red Blue crew leader, 3 years varsity basketball, 4-year varsity softball. Hobbies include reading, sports, spending time with family and friends. Future plans: she would like to go to Indiana University to study elementary education. Holly is escorted tonight by Carter Narrigan. And now welcome Kirsten Gammon, daughter of Martha Buttery and Jimbo Gammon. Favorite subjects: art classes, special clubs, and honors. She's going for a technical honors diploma. Not sure what else to put. Future plans: she would love to work with an animal rescue organization. And tonight, Kirsten is escorted by Michael Paget. Next, welcome Lexi Bryant, grandparents Tom and Julie Hott. Her favorite subjects this year has been advanced speech and communications. Class has helped her slowly but surely overcome her fear of speaking in front of others and to become more confident with herself. Special clubs: active member of National Honor Society, Dance Marathon, Red Blue Crew, and the Bible Club. Lexi's hobbies: enjoys spending time with family and friends, playing softball, traveling around the country, and doing arts and crafts. She is a senior rep for Connie Etter Photography, and she enjoys doing photo shoots. She also has fun participating in pageants like the Morgan County Fair and the Fall Foliage Festival pageant. She's been manager of the high school football team 2 years and manager of the high school wrestling team for 3 years. Future plans: she would like to attend Ball State University to continue her education career, major in education to become a math teacher. Lexi is escorted tonight by senior Garrett Skaggs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have been waiting on. Your 2022 homecoming princess, Haley Baston. Daughter of Brett and Amy Baston, escorted by Trevor Hott. And some nice pictures by Connie Etter. And now your 2022 homecoming queen, the winner, Lexi Bryant. Grandparents Tom and Julie Hott, escorted tonight by senior Garrett Skaggs. Congratulations again to our homecoming queen, Lexi Bryant, and homecoming princess, Haley Baston. And thank you to all of our participants You are all winners. Let's give them another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Again, congratulations there to Haley Baston and Lexi Bryant. We're going to take a quick break until we return. That was a beautiful performance put on there by the Martinsville band. They seem to come in and take care of business and put on a great performance week in and week out. We're going to take one more break here before we come back with the second half of action.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Don't do that.
And we're back here at Ciderwitz Field. Halftime, both teams starting to trot their way back out on this field, getting stretched out the first half of play. We thought it'd be a little more high scoring than it was. Both offenses kind of had some mistakes that really hurt them. But you know, we're going to see here some of the Martinsville plays. They've only had 2 scores right now. One of them being from right here. You're going to see
nice little handoff to Braden Shrake.
Braden Shrake just plowing the shoulders. He took a hit from Huckabee there. Huckabee's had some nice offense there. And then Tyler Atkins, the QB run, able to get it in there. He was pretty hype about that one. So only 2 scores, like we mentioned here in this first half for the Artesians. They had the unfortunate safety on their second. Maybe it was their third drive of the game. They had an unfortunate safety a bad snap to the back of the end zone.
It was their second drive of the game. I remember that because they didn't get the ball back until they had their next. They went out on that drive and then came back and had another scoring drive.
Yeah, so that was a rough one, but they were able to bounce back. The defense has stepped up quite a bit. They've had some tough calls here tonight, but I think overall the offense has bounced back, defense as well.
Mm-hmm. When the offense has been out there, they haven't been bad at all. I mean, they've been doing their job. It's just like that had that one mental error, and then Perry Meridian was able to get a good stop, and then there were other 2 scoring drives. So only being out there 4 times on offense, that's not ideal for the Artesians because that's what they are. Their offense is basically how they're going to beat you. Like, they're just going to rack up points and points. The defense isn't a slouch. It's just like, I mean, they just do what they do.
Yeah, I think the offense is definitely they haven't been stopped. They've stopped themselves so far in this game. And I think part of the thing Perry Meridian wants to do, they want to be on offense most of this game. They want to pound and ground this ball, waste as much time as possible to keep number 17, Tyler Atkins, in this offense off the field. You know, they're a very explosive offense, and they've shown this year when they're on the field, they're going to score some points. But, you know, I think Perry Meridian, part of the things they need to do is keep them off the field. You know, the less opportunities you're going to give to this high-powered offense, the more opportunities you're going to have at winning this game. And so far, they've done a pretty good job of that. Only allowing them to 14. They haven't got much action, but, let's see what they can do so far.
Yeah, Perry Meridian, they have done a decent job, playing against this Artesian offense. But you have to think, if the Artesians clean up the mental errors, they're just going to start racking up the points.
Yeah.
Because that one drive when they were back in their end zone, that once again, they had a flag, and then there was that, safety. And then on the other drive where they didn't score, there was a bunch of flags. So if you count out the mental errors, Artesians could be up 28-10 right now. And as you can see here, Tyler Atkins warming up. He is throwing back and forth right here with Wolf, along with Jaden Thacker and Bo Dilly.
QB room getting warmed up.
And as we're getting ready here, clock just hit 0 on halftime. So we're about to start the third quarter of action here. And Braxton, from the Artesians, defensively, what do you think that they have done so far to keep the Perry Meridian Falcons in check?
I think they've done a really good job of kind of eliminating the big play. The Falcons haven't done much of trying to get a big game, but they've had aired out a few times. Mm-hmm. I think the Artesians have been ready for it. I think they played the deep ball really well so far. And, Falcons, they're a team that's going to ground and pound, and that's what they've been doing tonight. They've been getting some hard-earned yards by Huckabee in that Wildcat offense. Mm-hmm. But I think the defense kind of struggled a little bit early, but I think they really cleaned it up towards the late few drives, and I think if they can keep playing how they were late in the half, they won't have a problem.
The Artesian secondary, they've been doing a pretty decent job of covering these corners. Logan Poppy, he's already had a few, defended passes. Uh-huh. But the two MVPs of the game on defense had to be Nick Crone and Devin Brenner. Yeah. They have made all those tackles for loss and those, just the big plays that you need.
Yeah.
Stevie Drake had one in the backfield on Egan that set the Artesians up for that touchdown run by Tyler Atkins. So, I think Artesians just getting a little bit of everything from everywhere on defense tonight.
Yeah.
And Tyler Atkins has just been running this offense so far tonight. So if you keep that up, you can walk out of here with a win here. But the Falcons, they're going to have something to say about that this half.
Yep, Falcons will receive this half. They won't get a return because of old Ethan Handline. But you can see Ethan Handline, whenever he boots it, he doesn't seem to give these players much opportunity to run.
He is not going to allow them to get past that 25, 30-yard mark. He's just not going to do it. And so Artesian defense will be out there first as they receive the ball first. So for quarterback at the moment for Perry Meridian.
Yeah, I believe they're going to...
looks like it will be Zapan.
Yeah. Yeah, Zapan... He tends to be the QB draw. Tends to be the QB guy right now. He seems to hand it off, make a few passes, but whenever Zuckerby comes in,
my goodness, Hunter, the bruiser back, just gets absolutely dropped to the ground by Devin Brenner.
He's a big dude. He's been running hard tonight. The Artesians have done a really good job ever since that first few drives, trying to eliminate the big yardage he's been picking up, and they've done a pretty good job since that first few drives.
I will say, if there's one man on that Artesians defense that I want to be stopping the big running backs in the other team, it would be Devin Brenner. He is a strong individual. Here we go now. Zapan takes the snap, rolls out right, fires this one upfield, and Egan looks like he hauled that one in.
Is a flag on the play, so I think this one's coming back. But that was a good throwing catch there. Nice catch by Egan, able to get close to that yard marker. Will be a flag against the Falcons.
So we'll back them up. So that is a killer if you're the Falcons. That was a momentum play right there. You get the first down on a Zapan tight tiptoe catch, but looks like you're not going to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked about it before. You don't want to be behind the sticks against this Martinsville defense. And right now, when you're backed up 2nd and 20,
that is a killer. That is a killer.
Inside the 10-yard line as well.
This is very dangerous territory. If Nick Crone can get off the edge, or if the Artesians can get by with a blitz, you're backed up very far. You're almost at your own end zone already.
Congratulations.
So Zapan will go under center. Takes the snap. Looks like he will go left. and he will be just taken down immediately by the Artesians defense.
Not much going for him there. Tried to escape, but that's a lot of red jerseys swarming to the football.
Looks like Quentin Bland got to him first, number 9 for the Artesians. That's a nice play by the senior linebacker, Quentin Bland. Once again, the linebacking core just full of seniors.
Yeah, big. Really, this whole team really is very heavily senior populated. A lot of senior leaderships here.
But that's not to say they don't have any young talent on the team.
They got a lot. Talk about the incoming freshman class. That's a scary class.
Oh, yeah.
Only lost 1 game this year. Future's bright for the Artesians. Big third down.
Zapan takes a snap. Looks like the jet sweep to Landon Egan, and he will be taken down. And there is a flag on the play.
This one going to be a hold, I believe, maybe against the Artesians this time.
Face mask on the Artesians.
So that's going to move them up 15. So I think they're still going to be short of that first down marker, but now you're looking at a 3rd and maybe 5, maybe even closer for the Falcons. Now it looks like it was only a 10-yard face mask. So now you
so
still
they'll be right up to about 3rd and 9.
Yeah, still got a long way to go. Probably going to have to lean towards the passing game here. But the Falcons, they've struggled airing it out tonight. The Artesians done a really good job of not allowing the big run.
And here we go. The Falcons will get out there, and Zapan will go back under center. He will roll out right. And he throws the ball, and he is just taken out of bounds.
Yeah, not much room to work with there. He was able to complete it.
And again, number 9, Quentin Bland making the play.
Yeah, that was
sucks like it'll set up a 4th and 5 there.
I think the Falcons are going to go for it.
Looks like they will. Ben Field comes off. Bill Hand goes on.
With Huckabee, you have the chance to drop back and punt it here, which I think they will. They tried to draw them offsides. They'll probably drop back and punt it. Or they may go for it. We'll see.
See what Huckabee does.
He will punt it away.
Takes a snap. Punts the ball. Oh, almost blocked.
I think it was tipped.
It takes a roll. It'll be Field. Oh! What happened?
There was a flag on the play. Trevor Hop muffed the punt, able to get back on it. I think the flag, we're not sure who this flag is going to be on. I think it's going to be on us. I think we roughed the kicker a little bit there. So Falcons, they catch a break, I believe.
Refs having a conversation out here.
This one could go either way.
The Artesians have had tough breaks so far all night on flags. Duggar and the referee having some words right now.
Yeah, Coach Duggar not very happy. They're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation here talking about this call.
I remember last year, Duggar, he would get fired up.
Oh, he's been last week. There were some rough calls against the Warriors. Probably could have gone either way. He was fired up then. He's fired up now. He's been fired up a few times this game.
Oh, my.
So they're going to give the first down to the Falcons.
Ayo. My mic's out.
I can hear. All right, so after a little bit of confusion, had a little bit of mic issues, I think it's all going to be settled. Falcons going to have a first down. We're not sure how. They still got 4th down on the sticks.
Wonder what the conversation's like right now with Duggar and that referee right there.
Not sure.
And yep, the Falcons are they're gonna get that first down.
Yeah.
Duggar livid.
This is quite a heavily yardage penalty here.
Taking the snap, hands the ball off.
Ooh, met by a lot of Artesians.
My goodness.
Keep plowing.
A lot of shoving going on. That was number 32, Andy Warren, taking that handoff from number 13, Zach Huckabee.
Huckabee, he's had a lot of hard-earned yards tonight. He's came in, really done a good job of just going pound for pound, getting a lot of yards.
Looks like Brandon Kent will come off. Braden Shrake will come in with overhang duties. Braden Shrake played a lot of overhang last season, so he definitely has experience in this area.
Yeah, he played a lot of defense last year, and then we mentioned earlier that he kind of got switched to that running back role, filled that role very well.
Now he's kind of just the premier back now, since almost the entire running back stable from last year is gone.
Seems like Coach Duggar and this head referee they've had their fair share of talking tonight. I feel like every other play right now,
and they get moved up again.
They're having
My
some
goodness.
chats.
I gotta wonder what is going on. Okay.
They seem to just keep scooting them up, don't they?
I can't even tell what any of the calls are anymore. All right. Meridian will take the snap. Huckabee, and he will just run with it. And he is met immediately by Stevie Drake. What a play.
Another flag.
Another flag? What?
This one will be against the Falcons.
Okay.
A lot of laundry on the field.
A lot of flags out there on the field tonight, huh? Might as well paint the field yellow at this point. About 8:30 to go here in the third quarter. So out there, Huckabee still out quarterback. This is a 1st and 21. And he will hand the ball off to Egan on the jet sweep. And Egan will pick up some yardage. He will be met over there by Ben Field and Daniel Ham.
Yeah, the offensive play there. They had the option either to hand off the jet or, you could have pounded it right up the middle. That was a good read. That was the right read. Hand off the jet try. Didn't have much room there. Obviously, wasn't able to get probably what they planned to. But, that was a good read and the right read by the QB there.
So now it'll be about 2nd and 18. Huckabee takes the snap. QB run.
Has some room.
Oh, my. And he will be wrapped up around the legs by Logan Poppy. And another flag on the play.
Holding against the Falcons. So this is going to back them up, man. You're looking at a 2nd and 30 maybe.
Braxton, this has been a very flag-heavy game. It's just been not very clean.
In the last 5 minutes, they've been a lot of flags. Mr. Myers probably getting a little tired of hitting that flag button over and over again.
Come on, refs. You need to give Mr. Meyer a break over here.
So, yeah, you got looking around a 2nd and forever. 2nd and about 30.
These flags are making me confused. I'm like, 2nd and 25 now. Huckabee, quick pass to Egan and off of his hands.
Egan's able to come down with that one. He's met with a lot of artisans, so either way, I'm not sure much good was happening there.
Egan might have saved himself by dropping that one.
Yeah. Logan Poppy seemed to beat the block, and then you had a lot of the extra artisans coming down to meet him as well. So now you got a 3rd and forever again.
But knowing the way that this drive has panned out, Falcons might still get a 1st down here off of a flag. We'll see what happens. Huckabee takes the snap, rolls out right.
Has some pressure.
Oh my gosh. And that is caught by Egan.
Talk about a pickup block. Oh my goodness.
Who got hit over there?
Nick Crone almost got to the QB, but that's probably one of the best pickup blocks to save a QB's life I've ever seen.
And that was an amazing catch by Landon Egan, setting up kind of a 4th man. I mean, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a big hit on Nick Crone. But you got like a 4th and 9 now.
Knowing Nick Crone, he'll shake back from that, though.
Yeah,
he'll
sure.
come back. He might get to the quarterback here if this is a play.
Yeah, you may have just angered him. Nah, dude, you want to make angry.
So now it's 4th and 8. Looks like the Falcons will go for it. Huckabee takes the snap. Fires this one. Oh, he launches that one into the stratosphere, and that is tipped away by the Artesian defenders.
Not much room over there to work for Huckabee. He had to put that one in a great spot, and even then you got a 2-on-1 situation not in your favor.
I mean, he threw that ball high.
So how about this? Artesian offense coming back out, 6:48 to go in this third quarter. They haven't touched the ball here in the third quarter at all. I mean, that's just Falcons wasting time and time again already halfway through it.
The Falcons are doing their job, really. I mean, they are making sure the Artesian offense stays off the field. It's a dynamic offense. You want them off the field. And you're dinking and dunking your way into getting these first downs. You're getting lucky breaks. The Falcons are doing pretty much anything they can at this point to beat the Artesians. So here's the handoff to Braden Shrake. Doesn't get much real estate. He is taken down quickly.
Yeah, he tried to cut back there. Not much ground for him.
So now 2nd and 9 here. Keep an eye on receiver at the bottom of your screen right there, Hunter Stroud. Atkins takes the snap. He will hand it off to Braden Shrake. And, he is wrapped up quickly again. This time it is number 32, Andy Warren.
2 plays in a row. I really like what the Falcons are doing right now, getting to Braden Shrake, not letting him get those big gains. Now you got around a 3rd and 6 here. But, I mean, with this Artesian offense, nothing's given. You know, you got to earn every single play.
So now on 3rd and 6, Artesians will go 4 wide here. Looks like there might be a timeout here by the Artesians.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're on the same page here. You got 5 minutes, 41 seconds here in this third quarter. So I really like the timeout call by Coach Duggar, trying to get everything, situated, make sure all on the same page.
Duggar was having words with Trevor Hott over here on the sidelines, trying to get him ready. Trevor Hott was just trying to get his helmet on. You know, you just got to have that communication right and ready to go.
Yeah, a lot of people need to be on the same page in this game, and you know, if one person's not on the same page, it can really screw over a play, which can really impact the game. See Coach Duggar on the mic there, probably going to air it out to one of his better receivers.
So now the Artesians out there, 4 wide receivers out there. Jaden Thacker, Hunter Stroud.
So this is a big 3rd and about 6 and counting for the Artesians.
They line up 3 wide receivers on the right. Atkins takes the snap. Feeling pressure. Drops back. Oh, it slips a sack. Oh, my goodness. He's just dancing all over the field. And this one, oh my goodness, caught by Trevor Hott.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, my goodness. You want to talk about magic. I mean, he was dancing around in that pocket. And then he fires the strike to Trevor Hott, who makes a
Let's take a look at this again. I mean, he's had this
one.
ball for at least 10 seconds at this point.
Fires this one upfield, and it's tipped, and Hott comes up with it.
I mean, you talk about, I can tell you what Tyler Atkins' night's going to consist of tonight. He's going to, whatever happens after this game, get in his car, go home, and as soon as he gets in this house, he's putting up the phone, and he's going to huddle, and he's putting that on there. I mean, that's just magic, man.
Recruit him.
You can't make that up.
Atkins gives the ball off to Braden Shrake. There's a flag here, and Shrake will have the first down, but we'll see what the flag is. Could be holding on the Artesians.
Looks like there may have been an unsportsmanlike penalty against the Artesians after that one.
Unsportsmanlike. Oh, no, it is a holding on the Artesians. I was right.
Again, holding in unsportsmanlike.
Oh, both.
So that's not going to do the Artesians much good.
You know Duggar doesn't like that unsportsmanlike conduct. He wants his players to just keep playing the game, stay focused, stay locked in. those are just mental errors that you can't make in games like this.
Yeah,
This
you talk
is
about
an
you talk
important game.
about controlling what you can control, and that's something the Artesians can control. They can't do what they can't control what the refs are going to do, what the refs are going to call. One thing they can't control is what they do in reaction to that, and they may not like the holding call there, but you got to move on. In games like this, especially down in the postseason, you can't have mistakes like that. Those type of mistakes can really
my goodness,
can really hurt a game and affect a game.
You want to talk about a first and forever? I mean, they are. What is this? Is this like a?
I'll let you're a math guy here. Yeah, we had
that was
two 15-yard penalties.
Is this a 1st and 30 or a 1st and 40? What is this?
It's a first and 40.
1st and 40. Oh my goodness. 39. Wow. My bad. 1st and 39. Oh my gosh.
So Shrake gonna try to make something happen,
and he is dragged down by number 33, Isaac Williams.
Braden, what are the odds the Artesians get a first down here?
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet almost any amount of money I have. They will be either punting this ball or going for a 4th and short if they can get it. If they can somehow get it to within those yard sticks.
They got the deuce to do it.
So Atkins will take the snap.
He's got time.
Making another move in the pocket. Fakes the throw, and there's going to be a flag, and he will be brought down. We'll see what the flag is.
I think it
looks like Mr. Meyer is going to be hitting that flag button a few more times.
I think Coach Duggar, he's
everyone is upset right now.
Looked like the ref was looking for a flag to throw, but nevertheless holding against the Artesians.
My goodness.
Back him back up to around a 2nd and 30. Looks like it's an unsportsmanlike conduct. I think that penalty will go against Coach Duggar.
How many flags can you give a team in a game? I think we're trying to see what that number actually is.
Yeah, we may be close to the record if there is one. Yeah, so I think there was 2 flags against the Artesians. They had holding and unsportsmanlike conduct, so that gives Coach Cooper the option. And obviously you're going to take the 15-yard penalty over the 10. So that's going to back him up. 15 extra. So unsportsmanlike conduct with that, you're going to lose the down. So now you're going to have a 3rd and
I'm not going to lie. I think this is the longest I've ever seen any team backed up in like any football game I've ever seen.
Definitely one I've been a part of. This may be 3rd and 40.
This is, 3rd and 4.
35 it looks like. The Artesians are going to have to pull out some magic, Braden.
I bet they just try to get a couple. Yeah, they're going to hand this one off to Shrake. And he's going. He's going. Maybe gets just behind
it's about
the
20. That's a big game.
That's 20, but that's like only half of what you needed. I
think the Artesians may call a timeout here. Mm-hmm. They may just call the offense over to call a play. They got a punt. It is forgot about the yardage here. 4th and forever. Bring out punter.
Shrake got a lot of yardage though. 4th and 14 now.
Yeah, that's the play they like to run, a safe play whenever you got 3rd and forever. Smart play. You don't usually give an option for an error for the Artesians. Just try to see what can happen.
I wouldn't rule out a fake 100%. If you have Trevor Hall out there, you can do almost anything. Looks like they'll call a timeout. Duggar's in Devin Brenner's face.
The Artesians didn't have enough dudes. Devin Brenner may have forgot to go out there, so he's gonna You're going to hear it from Coach Duggar when you forget a penalty like that. They've had a lot of silly mistakes here tonight.
This has just been an unfortunate quarter for everyone, really. Yeah. I mean, both teams had very tough breaks this quarter, and it's
been a long quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this
quarter's taken almost an hour.
Yeah. Feels like forever.
I can see here Duggar's still having words with these referees. You know, if you're a player, you love a coach like that. He's always going to fight for you. He's always going to make sure the call is correct before it gets officially ruled.
Yeah, they're as you said, him and the refs are probably pretty tight after tonight. He may invite them to go over and eat at Chili's after how much they've been talking and kind of getting close. What it look like.
He's either inviting him to Chili's or he's inviting him to the boxing ring.
Yeah. Either one,
Either one, I bet Coach Duggar would be happy with.
Yeah. So Hott has a chance to pin him.
And that's a boot. That looks like it's going to trail off to the right. It will
down
bounce
right
out
around the 15, so that's
not
not a bad punt at all for the
decent,
Artesians.
Really decent punt.
You get it from, we got a flag again, though.
And it will be on the Artesians.
Wow.
This is a display. Maybe we should take away the flag button. It just gets hit so many times. You can see the yellow flying on the field, right?
Flag was thrown. Brings the ball back out to the 30.
So the Artesians now hoping that they can go out there and get some momentum here on defense, and hopefully they don't rack up 3 flags here in this possession. So,
man, that was a tough 15-minute stretch, B-Hall. I mean, there's a flag on legit every play.
So, snap is taken here by Zapan. Hands the ball off to Hunter. He is stopped in the backfield.
No flags there.
No flag? Are you serious?
So not much going there for the Falcons. You got it still second and long.
And for the first time in what feels like forever, there is no flag on the play.
So I agree with you there.
It'll be second and looks like a long 10. Nice stop there by the Artesians to just get there and get the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Zapan will remain out there. Takes the hand off. And, and he will be sacked. And that is a nice play right there, Stevie Drake.
Yep, I talk about him almost every week. We talk about how he almost has a big play every single week, and then right there, really his second big play of the game. He had one big tackle on the reverse earlier, then right there, able to get to the QB, make it a second and long, just what the Artesians needed.
It looks like the Artesians are keeping their celebrations to a minimum right now, not giving the referees any reason to throw a flag right now.
Yeah.
So now it'll be 3rd and 15. And out there at quarterback now, they switched it. Zapan is out. Huckabee back in. Huckabee takes the snap, rolls out right, and fires this one up
just
field.
This one up, has a
and
man.
Ooh. Logan Poppy tried to sneak that one in there, but
if he puts a little bit more on that one, he seems like he's just chucking it up, letting his guys go make a play, but he was 3 or 4 yards short of that one. Could have been dangerous for the Arties.
Seems like Huckabee's strategy when he throws the ball really high into the air, kind of near the receiver, see if the receiver can make a play. But unfortunately that time he was testing Logan Poppy, and Logan Poppy wasn't having any of that. So here it looks like Huckabee will be set ready to punt. Back to return, looks like it's Trevor Hott. And Huckabee punts it. And it will bounce. Hott will field it. Hott will maneuver to the outside. Slips another tackle, but he is eventually brought down by Warren.
Not much doing there on the return. Able to make a few guys miss, though. So you get what you want. You want your offense on the field. So now you got your offense with a chance to extend this lead of theirs. Last time they went on the field, we saw a lot of laundry. That was a very long possession. They went as long as 3rd and 40. So let's see if the Artesians can have a much cleaner drive here.
This has just been a long quarter, actually. This has just been long.
It still hasn't. We still got about 2 minutes to go here.
My goodness. So here we go. Tyler Atkins in the offense out there now. Shrake still the back. Atkins hands the ball off to Shrake. Shrake goes up the middle and gets a good chunk near the first down marker. Very nice run there by Braden Shrake.
Yep, Braden Shrake had a little RPO, or Tyler Atkins had the RPO option there. Could have thrown it to Hunter Stroud out wide, but he decided to hand it off to the big man right there.
As you can see here, Shrake just going right up the middle.
That's one thing he's good at, Braden. He's gonna stick his foot down. He's gonna go get the yards. Very good at finding holes.
Atkins takes the snap. Oh!
Shrake able to get back on it. That's going to be a first down.
And he got lucky there. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication between the ball handler and the quarterback, but luckily he falls onto it. Artesians will get the first down. That would have been a killer if that would have got away from the Artesians. So now a minute and change left here in the third quarter. Atkins takes the snap, hands the ball off to Shrake again, and he is met immediately. That is a nice play there. That is number 33, Isaac Williams.
Able to get a few there, but now I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to do this read option game. I wouldn't be surprised if Atkins starts to try to air it out a little bit as opposed to keep pounding this ball.
So now it is 2nd and 8. Atkins takes the snap, hands the ball off to Braden Shrake. Makes a move to the outside. Gets some. Oh, and there's a flag. Didn't go that long with that one, Rex.
Shrake had a pretty good pick up there. See who this one's on.
Holding offense.
Holding penalty against the Artesians.
Very eventful night tonight, Braxton. I will tell you, but it will be moved back. So now it will be about 2nd and 18. So on that 10-yard holding penalty. And time will continue to tick off here.
Yeah, 2nd and long here, so you got to be careful.
About 5 seconds left in the quarter.
They're just
Atkins takes the snap. He will roll out right.
He can run for a
and
few.
He's going to run. Andy Warren in front of him. Misses the tackle. Atkins just picks up, gets back to the little bit ahead of the first down marker. So now we will take us into the fourth quarter.
Yep, that's going to take us in the fourth quarter. You're watching some Martinsville Artesian football on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
And we are back here at Siderwitz Field. Score same as it was during halftime, 14-10 in favor of the Artesians. That third quarter will play a little slower quarter, but no points obviously scored by either team. But there was some action late in the quarter. You know, the Artesians kind of started to pick it up, and we're going to see how this fourth quarter is going to go.
So now you have the Artesian offense set up there right around the, say, the 44-yard line. It will be 2nd and 8 here. And the offense, they haven't been able to get too much going this game. They've been kept off the field mostly. But when they have been on the field, they have been effective. So the Artesians hoping to get an explosive play to go their way right now. Get some momentum to build here going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I like the matchup between Garrett Skaggs outside. I feel like he's got some room to work right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they target him a little bit.
And that is a quick handoff to Skaggs, and he will flip it back to Hunter Stroud. Stroud goes backwards, go back in.
Yeah, they tried the reverse. I got word they may try that play this later in the game, and they did just then. It was a good try there. Skaggs, you get a little trickery. Everyone going for Skaggs, try to get him a little bit off tune, maybe too hot. But the Falcons, they stayed home. Good play there. They're going to have to.
They lose a few in that play. It'll be 3rd and 11 now.
Uh-oh, Falcons jumped. So that's going to make it 3rd and about 7. Maybe 6. There may have been a timeout before.
Oh.
Looks like the Falcons able to get a timeout before they jump off sides. So that's pretty fortunate if you're the Falcons, able to avoid the penalty there. Nice timeout by Coach Cooper. So now if you're Coach Duggar, they're probably, I would say, 90% going to pass it. You can see Coach G in the stands right now.
Oh, my gosh.
They got the bobblehead.
You see the MHS students. They love their teachers.
Oh, yeah.
They love their team.
Talk about the student section, though. They've been considered one of the top contenders. You can see little Braden Shrake right there.
Baby Braden Shrake.
But they've been considered some of the top student section in the state. They had Channel 8 earlier to video them. So they're in the top 10 right now, in top 10 best student sections. So you know when you got your student section popping like they are, you got the crowd showing up like they are. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better atmosphere if you're an Artesian.
Absolutely not. I mean, the Artesians, they have so many fans here tonight. They need to play well, and they have been playing pretty well in order to keep these fans happy tonight on homecoming. So Tyler Atkins now.
3rd and about 11.
Atkins takes the snap, rolls out right. Fires this one up the field. Oh! Almost hauled in, but not quite. Just outside of the outstretched arms.
Looks like Garrett was down there. He would have made a little Odell Beckham catch if he were to come down that one. That was a tough one. Able to get a hand on it, but not able to come down with it. So
now it looks like Trevor Hott will be on to punt.
Not what you want for the Artesians. You want to see your offense moving it down. But kudos to the Falcons. They've really stopped the Artesians here tonight, not allowing the big play, and they've really done a good job. Not a very
Hott looks like he muffed this one, and so not a great punt there for Trevor Hott, but at least it will put the Falcons back into their own territory. So
yeah,
the Artesians have a chance to come out here and get another stop. Artesians defense has been the anchor for the team all night. As you can see here, the Artesians defensive unit. Again, that D-line, Daniel Ham, led by Nick Crone. Him, Daniel Ham, and Ty Hornberger. Ty Hornberger, only a sophomore. And for a nose, he is fast. He is a fast nose. So the D-line built around speed, looks like this year.
Yeah, speed and some tough guys. You know, they're dudes that are going to go in there, and they're going to fight every play.
Huckabee takes a snap, QB run. And, he is brought down by number 30, Daniel Ham on the D-line.
Just talked about him, able to make a play. I mentioned him earlier, having a big game last week against Whiteland, able to get in there on the play. He's one of those seniors that got hurt early last year, put him out the whole entire year. Had to get surgery on his elbow, I believe what it was. That was a rough injury for the Artesians.
He was part of the linebacking core last year.
Yeah, he's moved around. Freshman year, he was a running back type guy, and then last 2 years he's been a linebacker, and then he just stepped in the defensive line role.
Egan on the jet sweep, no real estate there, taken down immediately by Ben Field, Daniel Ham and company.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a great pursuit by the defense, particularly Ben Field. I think he's really good at downhill tackling. He's really good at, taking the right angle and able to get to the runners that's been taken on this field here at Sidewoods Field.
And like Daniel Ham, Ben Field had to adapt to a position change. Last year, Ben Field played corner. Now he switched over to Rover, where Weston Pemberton was last year. That's very big shoes to fill.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, a lot of big shoes to fill for this Artesian team, but I mean, you gotta give credit. They've really stepped up and they've really done a good job this year.
Huckabee takes a snap.
Fires
this one up and
Ooh, I thought Bill Ham may pick that one. That one was dangerous, but luckily for the Falcons, incomplete. So now you're maybe sending the punting unit out there. You maybe have Huckabee out there. I mean, he can either punt it, he can take it, but whenever you have him at QB, you gotta respect all the options.
So now looks like they will be set out there. They have Huckabee out there again. So looks like they will have Trevor Hott back to return if they do decide to punt, and they will. And that is right to Hott. Ooh, it bounces. Oh, that's a nice bounce, and Hott will return this one.
Have some room. So the Artesians will have it right around the 31-yard line. Well, 9:43 to go here in this fourth quarter of play. A score here would go a long way for the Artesian offense, who's really struggled to put it in the end zone this half.
The Artesians, usually they have no problem getting the ball into the end zone, but the Parameridian Falcons defense has done a great job keeping Tyler Atkins in check, making sure Braden Shrake doesn't get many chunk plays, and they've just been able to keep the Artesians at bay for this half, and they have done a very impressive job.
Credit to Coach Cooper. He's done a really good job with this defense this week, trying to game plan against this high-powered offense of the Artesians, and so far they've been doing a pretty good job.
Atkins hands it off to Shrake. He will get about 6 or 7 on that gain, and Shrake he's just a good runner, man. That's all. He just runs.
Said it, I'll say it again. Whenever Shrake gets the ball, he's only going forward. And right there, as you can see, found a hole. He just punching it right up in there, able to get a chunk of yards there, making around a 2nd and 2, maybe 3.
Atkins takes the snap, hands it off to Shrake again. And Shrake will get the first down for the Martinsville Artesians. So looks like they finally have some momentum on the ground game. Hopefully you keep it up on this next series.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Coach Duggar, if Braden Shake's going to keep moving the ball forward for you, you're gonna keep letting him do his thing. And right now, with the clock running, you're not too mad about the clock running. And whenever you got a running back running like he is, you're just going to keep doing it. I'll assume the Artesians just going to keep pounding it.
Artesians take the snap, hands it off to Shrake. Oh, my goodness, he has some yardage, and he gets the first down, taken down by the quarterback for the other team. Zach Huckabee plays safety as well.
Talk about a burst of speed, man. I mean, he found that hole, and he went straight there.
Don't forget all hamburgers and hot dogs. Buy one, get one. It's BOGO time at the concession stand.
Atkins takes a snap, hands his ball off. Shrake will get some yardage on this one. He will get about 7.
Again, I mean, that's just Braden Shrake going forward. Credit to the offensive line, opening up holes for him. I mean, this was a drive the Artesians needed late in the fourth quarter like this. You need a statement drive to kind of seal the game. And right now, I think this is what the Artesians are trying to do. They're trying to rack up the yards here and try to put this game out of reach for the Falcons.
He picks up 8 on that carry.
Looks like freshman Lucas Dewey.
Ooh.
Going to come in for Braden Shrake. We were talking about him earlier. He's a big dude.
I mean, for a freshman, he is huge.
Yeah, we were talking about him. He was over at my house last week, and I was just talking to him. I mean, his voice is so deep.
He just cracks that man. My goodness.
Yeah, he's a guy who's going to look for contact. Not going to shy away from anything. He's going to take the hit, and he's going to go straight at it.
So he picks up the first down and comes right back out for Braden Shrake. But if
he's
you're Lucas
hyped about
Dewey,
it.
you just did your job.
You can see him over there. You can see the players hyping him up. They love the guy. I mean, why wouldn't you? He came into freshman year, I'm pretty sure almost benching 200, if not. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
He's just a strong individual.
He's a little rock, is what he is.
Hand off to Braden Shrake now, and he will pick up a little bit there, maybe 3 or 4 on the first down.
Zachary Huckabee makes a stop for Perry.
And that's just Braden Shrake, about 5 plays in a row now. He's just been getting chunk after chunk plays, and wouldn't be surprised if he's the only one that touches this ball this drive.
I mean, why fix it if it's not broken?
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say, and that's what they're doing.
Looks like Shrake will get 2 or 3 on that one.
Across the 25, inside 25.
So that will set up a 3rd and 3 for the Artesians. See if they go for a handoff or a quick little pass here. Atkins takes the snap, hands the ball off to Braden Shrake, and oh my goodness, up the middle. See
you later. Braden Shrake in there for 6.
And my goodness, the burst of speed from Braden Shrake right there up the middle. I told you earlier, he gets one cut, he's gone. And he made the one cut, and he went.
Talk about a play, man. Braden Shrake all starts up front, offensive line. You're going to see right here, creates a big hole right up the seam.
I mean,
beautiful.
That's just beautiful blocking, and he just
Braden Shrake
struts
does
to
the
that
rest.
end zone.
Give him a flex, yeah. Shake the head, pound the chest. Up by 10, maybe 11.
We'll see if Ethan Handline can go 3 for 3 on extra points. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, but right back to, oh my goodness. And that will be put back to the end zone by Bill Ham. I don't know if that counts for anything.
I'm not sure if that would have been a fumble or not.
I don't know if that counts for anything. It got blocked.
Bill Ham, he was happy. I mean, he's going to try to get it in there. So, nevertheless.
Looks like it'll be a dead ball.
Nevertheless, Artesian's still going to be.
They're still ahead by 2 scores.
Yeah. 2 scores is a lot better than 1. You know, you don't let one possession maybe get away from you.
Just to tie this game, you know, the Falcons they're going to have to get on the board with a touchdown or a field goal and then get the ball back and then do so again.
Yeah.
So, very tough ask of the Perry Meridian Falcons, especially with the way this Artesians defense has been playing tonight. Ethan Handline back set to kick this one away here.
Yeah,
back to return all night has been Isaiah Hunter and Byron Hahn.
Handline's done a good job of just booting it tonight. He's punted every single one so far in the end zone, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does the same this time.
And Ethan will kick the ball away, and that is Isaiah Hunter back into the end zone. And it looks like they'll just fair catch it.
Yep, so we got about 6:20 to go here in this 4th quarter. Now you're kind of, if you're the Falcons, you got to start going quick. You know, your runs for 3, 4, they're not going to cut it for much longer. You know, clock's not against you so much anymore. You got to start.
You start wheeling and dealing the ball.
And they've struggled to try to complete the deep ball. They've made some under the middle catches, but they're going to have to start completing some of the deep balls. Try to get some of those big plays, because. Like I said.
You're going to need Zapan to come out, start wheeling and dealing the ball, or Huckabee if he has the arms to do so. But
and then again, if they score, they got to stop the Artesians, and right now their running game is looking quite scary.
And it looks like they will go with Zapan for this drive. He takes the ball, throws this one quite right there to Egan. And Egan will be taken down by Logan Poppy.
Inbounds, so the clock will tick.
Landon Egan has been very involved tonight on the offensive side.
Yeah, that was a nice little screen pass out wide. Just they got the numbers they like. They're just going to throw it to him, go play football, make a man miss. They may do the same right here.
Zapan takes the snap. And that's a quick throw to Hunter, and he just drops it.
Yeah, he had him. But whenever you got a guy running at you, you got the back of your head, you're like, oh, well, this guy's coming. And Brandon Kent, he was coming fast. But as you said, wasn't able to come down with it. You want to see him come down with it in those situations.
If Hunter would have caught that, he would have been met immediately by Brandon Kent.
Yeah.
So Zapan will be back under center. There is pressure. Oh, no. Oh, no. Zapan will just launch this one to the sideline. Oh, Kent wanted that one.
That one, Quentin Bland, or Brandon Kent, almost had a Sports Center top 10 moment right there. He was diving.
If he would have been able to get that, oh my goodness.
Oh man, that one could have been huge. So now you got a 4th and about 6. Braden, what are you gonna do here? Are you punting it away, or is this time where you got to go for it?
Oh, 5:54. You might have to go for it in this situation. You're down by 2 scores. You probably are going to have to go for it here.
Well, let's say you punt it away. They're going to call a timeout, talk it over. But, I mean, let's say you punt it away. I mean, the Artesians, they've shown that they can waste around 3 to 4 minutes easily.
I mean, the Artesians literally could just hand the ball off to Braden Shrake almost every play, and it would take down. Maybe they score again. Maybe they somehow don't. They get stopped on the 1-yard line. But you still took off like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that's
at that point, you're down by 2 scores still, and then you'll only have a minute and a half or 2 minutes left to do so. So I think you kind of have to go for it at this point.
Yeah, you're gonna have to choose something, and whatever it is, you're gonna have to live with it. So if they're gonna go for it, they're gonna have to buckle down and try to get a big play. But again, if they're gonna play the safe game, punt it away, you don't have much time. So
you better have a defensive game plan that's gonna get going immediately, because I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna stop the Artesian offense very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So here we go, a crucial 4th and 7 about to happen here with 5:37 left to play.
In the 4th period, Martinsville was trailing 41-22.
So here we go.
They don't have Huckleberry in, so they're going for it.
Huckleberry. It is Zapan out there.
Here we go. Could very well be the ball game right here, Braden.
Zapan takes the snap. Oh, he launches this one. That's a beauty of a pass. Oh! Ooh,
no flag.
No flag. There might have been a little grabbing, but
they've been letting them play out wide today, and they'll continue to do it. There was a flag, but it'll be against the Falcons, and the Artesians will decline. So big stand by the defense.
Nice coverage there by Logan Poppy there on Landon Egan. I mean, my goodness, that was scary.
Yeah, that one could have been dangerous.
That was a pretty good throw too by Zapan.
Yeah, I mean, he's put him in 2 spots to make a play, but again, when you're going against Logan Poppy,
you can only do so much.
Most of the time, you're not going to get that at all.
So here we go with 5:30 left to play. Artesian offense back on the field. Atkins takes the snap. Will hand the ball off to Braden Shrake. And he gets some more room. And my goodness, he might be gone again. Stumbling. Oh, the ball comes out at the end.
This may be a touchdown, Falcons.
He might have been down.
They are going to call him down.
He was. It looked like the ball came out after he hit the turf for the first bounce.
Yeah. All the Artesian fans, you take a deep. You're a little scared. We're going to watch it here. Scary. Was he down?
Ooh.
That one was close. Oh. There is no review unless they come up here and look at it in the booth. But I'm not sure they'd take our camera angles. They did call him down, though, so he will be down.
That is.
Close calls.
That is very close.
Artesian's going to bring in their big boy package here. Probably going to pound it. First, Coach Tucker's going to call timeout with the play clock running.
I'd consider bringing in Lucas Dewey for a 1-yarder. I mean, just have him
let the
crack
freshman
it
work
in there.
Yeah, he's been getting it done. on or Saturday mornings. He's a freshman. I think last week I was talking to him. He put up, he said 15 tackles and then had a touchdown and around 100 yards rushing.
This is according to him?
Yeah, this is according to him. So,
maybe he's fluffing his numbers. Maybe he is.
Nevertheless,
but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
he's a dude. He can do it all.
Body-wise, he reminds me a lot of Weston Pemberton.
He does.
Just ready to play varsity as a freshman. He looks ready.
Yeah, I agree with you. When I first saw him the first game, I was like, who is number 8? As you said, it reminded me of Weston Pemberton type body, and he's got a big body. He's got more room to grow as well. And like we mentioned, this freshman class, they got a lot of
bodies. They're going to be good.
They do. The future for the Artesians is bright, very bright.
And here we go. Looks like timeout is now done. First and goal here for the Artesians on the 1-yard line.
Braden Shrake gonna get his second of the day.
And this is a handoff to Shrake.
Gonna be short.
He will be marked short.
If you're the Falcons, you like how you got him short, but then again, that's another 30 seconds to gonna click down. So. Although it's good, in the same sense, it's not what you want.
So there will be no gain or loss on that, so I'll just get right back to the line of scrimmage. Jet sweep here by Stroud. He will take it, and he gets into the end zone. And that will be touchdown Artesian.
Scored in about that same place last weekend against the Warriors, able to get it in there once again for an Artesian touchdown, and just like that, we got a 16-point game as opposed to a 4.
And that is just, that's just beautiful play right here. As you can see, Atkins takes the snap. Jet sweep here too.
That's just Hunter Stroud doing the rest. That's a 3-on-1, and he's saying, I'm going to get in the end zone, and he did it.
Hunter Stroud, like I said, only a sophomore. He's got 2 more years to do his thing. He's going to be a very good player for years to come.
Going to be a vital weapon for the Artesians.
Ham takes the snap, and hand line will go
up and in.
Will go 3 for 4 on the night on extra points. Other one was blocked. So now it's a 3-score game with 4 minutes left, Brax. And for the Prairie Meridian Falcons, you're looking to just get into the end zone here, see if you can make the score look a little better.
You're going to have to do is just struggle all game. You're going to have to make the long play. And right now, as I mentioned, they've struggled, but they're going to have to start taking shots, with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Time is not in their favor.
We'll see if Zapan can pull some magic out, though. Crazy things have happened.
Right.
So Ethan Handline will come out to kick the ball away once again. Artesians out 27-10 with 4:07 left here in the 4th.
Yeah, the Falcons are running out of time. As I said, they're gonna have to put some trust in
Zapan.
Zupan, yeah.
Handline will kick this ball away. Man, a boot. My goodness. Isaiah Hunter will field it. And Hunter looks, slipping some tackles. There's going to be a flag on the play.
I think they're going to call a horse collar there. A little tug there. I saw it. So that'll move the Falcons up. So we're gonna go here. Yep, face mask on the Artesians. So that'll move up the Prairie Meridian Falcons 15 yards, which is what you want to see when you're in this situation. Tough spot. Coach Duggar saying to his team, "It's right now. You gotta come out right here, right now. Get the big stop, and let's let Braden Shrake run this game home."
So here's Zapan. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Oh, Crum was after him, and oh, that's a nice play there by Braden Shrake to break up the pass.
Yeah, I mean, that's just an athlete. He's playing both spots. They ask him to go in there in defense, make a play.
Zapan is down.
Yeah, he took a hit on the back end of that by Crone. Hopefully he's okay. He's not moving too well.
Looks like he is.
He's in some pain.
Yeah. You hate to see that. The Artesians no stranger to injuries so far this season. Luke Cheatham losing one of their star wide receivers for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we talk about injuries, Luke Cheatham, and then, I mean, this whole Falcon team. They've been they had a lot of starters last year that were going to return, and they've had about 3 to 5 guys that are hurt this year. I mean, injuries have really been the story this year for the Falcons. And then right there's Zapan. You can see Coach
kind of being able to put some weight on his legs. So so good for Zapan. Hopefully he is okay.
Yeah, tough sight if you're a Meridian right there. You never want to see your starting QB go out like that. You know, you like to see Coach Cooper out there helping his teammate. But talk about that guy right there. He's really made this school believe in this team. He's made all these students come out here.
He's definitely the best hype man. He's a great hype man.
I saw a video today during the pep session they've had where he's hyping up the school. He's saying, "I believe we will win." I mean, he's that guy. Mm-hmm. You know, last week against Whiteland, they get the big win. So what are the students going to do? He's going to let them go out on the field and celebrate with their team. And I mean, that's just great leadership from the principal, Principal Bell. And I mean, he's a great leader, great principal. Great hire for the Artesians. Look at the band. The band's loving it. I mean, we got an electric atmosphere here at Ciderwoods Field.
Huckabee, quick pass out there to Isaiah Hunter. He will be brought down, wrapped up over there by Logan Poppy.
Yeah, Hunter had a really good run out there. So now we're gonna bring out about a 3rd and 2 up top for this Falcon Ball Club.
So nice catch and run there for Perry Meridian. Just trying to maybe put some more points on the board here. 3.5 minutes to go.
I think Huckabee's going to be taking all the rest of these snaps tonight, Braden.
He does take the snap. Will be wrapped up. Looks like he got the first. Or if he didn't, he got very close to it.
Clock is stopped, though.
And they will give him first down yardage.
Clock will pick back up once they get that ball, the ball set.
Huckabee takes the snap. He'll fire this one out to the right. Braden Shrake intercepts it.
Braden Shrake, talk about a stat line. He's got the touchdowns to show for it. Now he's got the interception. I'm sure I'm going to be seeing that one on Twitter this week.
I mean, Braden Shrake, talk about, he's just a dual threat player. I mean, he can hurt you on the ground. He can hurt you through the air when it comes to, if you're throwing the ball his way, he's going to catch it. I mean,
you're going to see it right here. Tried to hit him on a little in route.
Nice way to come back to it, too.
Braden Shrike's about to dunk on somebody. They got the basketball go out there on the sideline.
Who's he going to dunk on?
Let's see what happens.
He's coming back out.
Yeah,
he's coming back out.
I think they may save him for when he gets on the sideline. They like the defense likes to do when they get a turnover. They like to dunk on him. So let's see if 2-5 can take him home.
Shrake will take the handoff, and he gets about 8 there. Nice run there by Shrake.
Yeah, this is where Braden Shrake can really make the difference in how many yards he gets this game. You know, you're looking at a maybe 150-yard game from Shrake to, you may get up to 200, 250 from these last few minutes of just pound and ground, letting the clock run.
Maybe try to get Ian Knuckles a quick grab real quick. Maybe get him involved just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Ian Knuckles, first year playing football this year. He's kind of had to play a little bit more since Cheatham has been out. And,
he was hurt the first few games of the years.
Yeah, he hurt the wrist, I believe, earlier in the year. Finally returned, though.
Atkins hands it off to Shrake. My goodness. Not again. He's out there.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
still going.
Braden Shrake.
My goodness.
He is moving.
He was eventually brought down by number 13, Huckabee, the quarterback. Also safety and punter.
Gonna see it again here. Braden Shrake finds a hole. He's gonna bounce it outside. Staying in bounds. Finally goes out right around the 30-yard line. Coach Tyler Atkins getting the call there from Coach Duggar.
2:20 left in this game. Atkins takes the snap, hands the ball off to Shrake, and he is met right there by number 5, Jonathan Hunter.
Yeah, usually when you got a cutback, you get a chance to make a play, but Hunter, I mean, he was right there. Credit to him, he was right there to make the play. Not allow Shrake to go anywhere but backwards, which you don't see very often.
Also in on that tackle is number 9, Ikanka Inyang.
Inyang makes the play for Perry.
Oh. So now there is 1:40 left to play in this game.
See what they decide to do here. Braden Shrake on the night, 29 carries for 192 yards. Talk about a game.
Goodness.
And I won't be shocked if he gets to 200.
Shrake again, down to the 26-yard line.
Shrake 3 yards shy of 200 yards rushing on the night. Talk about a game from 2-5.
30 rushes.
Tack on the interception. Ooh, man.
My gosh.
Student section's feeling it. Braden Shrake saying, give me one more touch.
One more. Just one more.
He'll get it.
And
but he's not going
the
the right way.
backfield. Oh, dang it. And there's a little,
Yeah,
and there's a flag.
That one, I believe, should go against the Falcons. They were a little heated after the play there.
Penalty flag thrown.
There's no need for this. I mean, 33 seconds left in the game, but we'll see who this is on.
Yeah, there was a lot of pushing and shoving out there, but at the end of the day,
It was going on between the safety, Huckabee, and Luke Edwards.
yeah, at the end of the day, the second guy's always going to get caught, and I think Huckabee may get caught there.
We'll say if there's one player on the Artesians offense I wouldn't want to pick a fight with, it'd probably be Luke Edwards.
Yeah, Luke Edwards. We talk about a transformation last year. Luke Edwards weighed quite a lot. He was making quite a bit of blocks, but this year, I mean, he's lost a lot of weight, and he's
still making blocks.
He's having an incredible year. I talked to the O-line coach, Coach Dilly, this week, and he said that, I mean, the improvement he's made. I mean, he said he dominates everything from drill to drill in practice to one-on-ones to literally everything. So, I mean, he's talking about a dude just dominating the day, dominating everything he does. It's Luke Edwards.
Absolutely. And as you can see, the hype man there himself.
Letting them hear it.
Oh, my goodness. So 33 seconds left here. The Artesians look like they might kneel this one.
The Artesians, I think Shrake's going to finish with 192 yards on 31 attempts. So he had himself a ball game here.
And that looks like,
I think that's going to do it here. The Artesians kneel it away, and we are shaving off the last few seconds of this game. The Artesians stay hot, move to 6-1. Look at that crowd. How about this team, B. Hall?
I mean, what more can you say? Just absolutely tremendous play throughout the entire game on offense and defense. Taking home a 3-score win off of that. I mean, that's just something you need.
Talk about a big win going into a big week next week. They gotta take this win and they gotta move on. You got the Mooresville Pioneers going to be up there on Pioneer Field. The Artesians, they're going to have to go up there. They're going to have to play a great game. The Artesians, they've lost the last 5 straight to Mooresville. They've really struggled in that rivalry. Battle of the M. It's going to be a great game next week, Braden. Unfortunately, we won't be able to call it since it's away. But I'm going to be there, and it's going to be a great atmosphere. Let's see what the Artesians see what they can do. But tonight, the Artesians managed to move to 6-1 on the night, beating the Perry Meridian Falcons. Great game, Artesians. As you can see, Coach Duggar right there, pretty happy about the game. Artesians, stay hot.
So that will wrap it up here from Ciderwitz Field. The Artesians defeat the Perry Meridian Falcons 27-10. This has been a student production of the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports. I'd like to thank the students in the RTV program at Martinsville High School who were responsible for producing tonight's game. And so, for those students, along with Braxton Dilly, I'm Braden Hall. Good night, everyone.